It's another Friday. Right, pop culture question. What's that from?
Callum Auto Parts.
Oh, see if anyone can get it.
Give us a clue.
It's from a movie.
Ohio, yeah. That is. That's Ohio, isn't it? Ohio.
Come on, you've got to get it. Who is it? Let's see if anyone gets it.
Who is that? No.
Hello, welcome to ZSR episode 107. That's right.
107.
Wow. Kenny's here.
Kenny.
Hi, Kenny.
Lovely Leslie's here.
Lovely Leslie.
Oh, Leslie's here.
Yeah.
Jason. Is Jason back yet from his Thailand trip? Is he back?
Yeah, he's back, isn't he? I think he is.
Yeah.
I watched a bit of his thingy the other day. That was good.
GeForce.
Gary. All right, Gary.
Going mad with his gargoyle figures. Hi, Tony. Tony's got his helmet. He's got his biker scout helmet.
I saw that biker helmet.
Yeah, everyone's getting them.
You put it on
Facebook.
them
in the UK. Everyone's got them. Star Action figures are shipping them. Been shipping them. So, yeah.
Good evening, Shabby Matt Tez. Tez's many sailor friends.
Yeah. Oh, I'm out of time this week.
Right, sailor. Right, sailor.
Hi, Connor.
Hi, Connor. You have a nice Chinese tonight, Connor? Oh, he's having a nice Chinese.
Look who's graced us tonight. He's not out with his mates. He's not.
Oh, yeah.
We're in GTM's here.
Dave and Helen next week on what is it? I'm streaming next week. Get him on. There you go. Get Dave and Helen on.
Are you streaming next week?
Is that official now? You're asking Dave and Helen to come
on?
Well,
I keep asking, and he's always out on the Raz of his mates, isn't he?
Right, well,
everyone's busy. Everyone's busy on Friday. So
we'll say that. But what we'll say is, if Dave and Helen say no in front of all these people, it means they don't like us.
Yeah, it means the haters, traitors.
I've already got my guest pre-booked in ahead. So we've met a guy we've never had on before. So he's
Harrison Ford. Oh, that's good.
Harrison Ford.
Yeah. Harrison Ford.
We've not had on before. Huh? What's that?
Oh, we've not had on. We've had Harrison Ford.
Yeah, we have a guy we've not had on before. Yeah, new guy. Yeah.
Hey, Gerard.
Yeah.
Kieran.
Mr. Ball.
He said that if there's anyone out there in the chat that would like to come on and never been on,
yeah, get him in, get him on.
There has been that time. I'm not going to say any names, but there has been a few people we've asked, and they're always like, "Oh, I don't know, Shams. I don't know whether I want to come on CSR." Do you know what I mean?
Baptism of fire. Yeah, it's all mates here, aren't we?
We've done 107 episodes now. We're starting to run out of people, like Slash did. So we're starting to, and there's loads of people out there, but
yeah.
Hello, Rob. Thank you for the box, Rob, this week. That was awesome, man.
Oh, another box. Oh,
yeah, another box. Oh, look, I've got another video up. Oh, look, I've got
I got another box.
Do you know it's cost him a fortune this week, everyone? He's had to pay his daughter. So that's cost him a fortune.
Yeah.
He has to pay his daughter.
Me and Matt get. What do we get? We get boxes of dust.
Tez, we get.
It is a box of dust.
Tez, have you got that gun yet?
What gun?
You know that gun, that vintage gun, that weapon you're after on that shabby.
I mean the
gun. Oh, that goes on the.
I shouldn't say gun, should I? Say blaster, should I?
The blaster.
I'm sorry. The thing is, I'm so busy opening boxes. I ain't got
time.
Oh
yeah,
so busy.
3 years. 3 years. Actually, I think my B-wing's grown another one by the time.
It'll be grown some in, isn't it?
Jonathan. Oh, look who's here! Good old Jeffers. Hi, Jeff.
Yeah. Oh, Jeff. Righty. Oh, Jeff.
Oh, brilliant. Thanks, Jeff. Yeah, we've got a great guest on today, talking about what Matt said before about someone who's never been on before. We've got Richard from Star Wars Obsessed coming on, and I'm just a big fan of him. I am a big fan.
He's got a lovely beard.
I'll talk about it when he comes on, but I can't wait to talk to him. That's going to be awesome.
It's going to be a very vintage Star Warsy chat then tonight. Then
I guess so.
It's going to be focused.
Yeah, very Star Warsy. I agree.
Very vintage Star Wars, which is
a couple of questions for him already. I think. Yeah.
Look at this. Yeah, so it'll be great to see him. we've met a lot of people, haven't we, in this, and, you know, the community and all that. But this is someone that I've always wanted to talk to, and I'll comment on his channel. He does on mine and on Instagram, and so it would be nice to have a chat to him.
Good old chin wag.
Oh, Darian.
So the green room.
Hi, Kev. How are you, pal? Everyone's here. We've got 50 nearly already. That's awesome, guys. I mean, appreciate that.
50.
Thank you. It's always popular on Shabby's channel. Always popular on Shabby's channel.
Biker, how are you, pal?
Hi, Biker.
Hi, we got Oppie, DTM. We've said hello to Connor. We said hello to
George.
Oh, there we go. There we go. They're all getting it. Tommy boy. Do you know what
Tommy boy?
We went to Callahan Auto Parts.
Tommy boy.
What's Tommy boy?
No, I've seen that. Tommy boy.
A film?
You are joking. You've never seen Tommy boy?
No.
I've seen Tommy.
Oh.
Tommy
What's
boy?
Tommy boy?
No, I've never seen it.
Tommy boy. Even Paul's Collectibles. Hi, Paul. Tommy boy.
What's Tommy boy?
No, I don't know what Tommy boy is.
Is it a movie? Who's in it? You can't
in
just
it?
say it's Tommy boy, not
Yeah,
tell us
come
what
on.
it is.
David Spade, and they sell Callahan Auto Parts, and they go around that road trip. It's one of the funniest movies from the 90s. It's a pop culture classic.
I think I've watched any of his stuff. No.
Is this a Blues Brothers moment?
No, but I tell you what it is. The amount of strife I've got over these years for not seeing certain movies, right? And I felt really bad about it. It's nothing compared to you two not seeing Tommy Boy.
No.
Wow. I thought you'd have got it, especially Ted. I thought because you like your movies, I thought Ted's
Tommy Boy. Oh, it's got thingy in it. It's got thingy in it.
It's got thingy in it. Like Turnclide. Hi, Lobot.
Wow. It's got Chris Farley in it, hasn't it?
Been back since.
Awesome.
It's been back for a while. Yeah, it's been back for a while.
Yeah,
everybody's here. Everybody's
Hello,
here.
Matt. Hello, Matt.
That's
it's a comedy. It's a comedy.
Yeah, someone's mentioned it before. Someone's mentioned it before, and I've gone no. Never heard of it.
I don't think I've seen any. The only film I've seen Farley in is, of course, is the Coneheads, which I love. The Coneheads film. You must have seen Coneheads. I love the Coneheads. You've seen Coneheads, haven't you? Everyone's seen Coneheads?
I've seen Coneheads.
Coneheads is great. Dan Aykroyd, brilliant.
Oh, I love Coneheads. Yeah, Dan Aykroyd, any film, really. Yeah.
Apart from Blues Brothers.
He's on his holidays, isn't he? Guys, I've seen your pictures on
Facebook. He's in Scotland.
Oh, yeah, first time in Scotland.
Yeah. Awesome. He's up in Inverness. I want to go there. It looks lovely, doesn't it?
Yeah, Scotland is lovely.
I commented on his video. He went to where they filmed Highlander. You know the beginning of Highlander, where the castle and the bridge. Yeah.
You've got to have
there can only be
one. Yeah.
He's got to have a deep fried. Have you ever had a deep fried Mars bar?
Ooh.
Yeah, I have.
Oh, it's amazing.
It is amazing.
It is amazing, especially with ice cream. I've had it with ice cream.
No, that rubbish.
Gorgeous.
That rubbish.
Hi. Good old Bryce here. Hi, Brian. Nice to see you, buddy.
Hello, Brian.
Everybody's turned up. This is awesome.
Oh, they know. They think you can open another box, Shabby. That's probably what it is. It is. They're waiting for you to open another box up. Yeah. We're not bitter, are we? We're not bitter.
Adam and Martin, hi, pal. I don't know which one it is.
It's Martin.
It's usually got in things.
It's
Adam and Martin. Yeah.
Chocolate chip.
Right, Mark.
Right.
Stu's here. Hello, Stu. Look at this. Everybody's turning up. Here we go.
What? Yeah.
Right.
There you go. They're booked. You're booked.
Let's get Helen on. Yeah. Oh,
he wants Helen on, especially. He doesn't want you, Dave. Just want.
We can talk about Love Island. We can talk about Love Island.
Oh, not Love Island. Oh man. What's that rubbish? Rubbish.
Bag of pap.
Yeah.
It's funny. You see the girls on the English Love Island, then you see the girls on the American one. then you see the girls on the Australian Love Island, and it's a little bit different. Isn't it?
Why don't they do a normal people Love Island? Why not just do your average bloke? I mean, just do your normal person. That'd be a bit more interesting, wouldn't it? So,
they're all thick as hell as well.
Yeah, what's stupid? Yeah, they don't even know what continents are, what country they're in.
Yeah, that Scouser didn't know where. Where's Europe then? Where's Europe?
Yeah.
What's Brexit? What's Brexit about? And oh my god!
Yeah, they're not taught anything.
Imagine being like that.
Oh god!
What's it about though? What's the premise of Love Island? What is it actually about?
Just a load of youngsters getting on with each other. Yeah. That's all it is.
You vote them out, and then they get, and some of them might commit suicide 3 weeks later.
Just passing what do you call it?
Jolly television.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're bringing back Big Brother, Georgie.
Lots of suntan and shagging and kissing and
tattoos,
bikinis, and it's pointless stuff, really.
All right. So what time is this on?
It's on ITV too.
I was always a big fan of Ibiza Weekender. So
I bet, yeah. Well, of course you are, because you edited it.
Great show.
Georgie's talking here. She sent me the. Do you remember the battle sit on, like the horses and so forth you can sit on? Well, there's one selling in North Carolina as well here for $3,600. And I've seen one.
Sit on Battle Cat.
Remember it was a ride.
The springs, and you used to splash it with a horse.
Like this Boss Bounty chair. Yeah.
Like your Boss Bounty chair, exactly like that. So.
Yeah, pay you not to move.
Oh, we'll have to get G-Force on. Here's another one. Let's have a look. I've never been on as
a guest. As a wow.
We'll change that G-Force.
No,
you'd have to make sure. You'd have to get home early one day from work or something.
Yeah.
We're trying to get Dino again, but Dino's always
get Dino on again. I love a bit of Dino.
You like the Flash? Hey, did you see that video he made where he found that Micronauts like Scalextrics thing? It was called Microlube or something.
Microlube.
I don't know much about Micronauts.
We all need.
There's a cool place where he lives, and there's this toy shop, and he's made a video of it, and it was awesome. It looked immaculate, even though it was like a Micronaut. It just had a Micronaut's head on. It was like on a. It went around a track like a
like a track. Yeah,
I've never seen
it was
that
in a box. Yeah, that's that shop that's near him, isn't it? It's like a mum and pop's shop that's near him. He always goes.
He seems a right ladies man as well. So he walks in, and all the girls that are working. I didn't know. I bet he walks in and he just sees Speedos on, doesn't he, like that? Yo, ladies.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
His Lycra package.
Over there. It's over there. We got over there.
Yeah.
Listen, I want to get that thing off the shelf over there. Yo.
Yeah.
I bet you love it. Brilliant. Yeah. She was made up.
She does. Definitely gets more excited.
I've got to talk about my. I don't know if you saw it on my Facebook. My hook is on Twitter as well. My gaming stream on. I can't remember what day. Was it Monday? Haunted. Oh,
I saw that cat noise or whatever.
It wasn't a cat.
What was it?
It wasn't. It was a child, like a toddler crying. It was freaked me out, man.
A toddler crying. I heard that noise.
Please stop playing those bloody special games.
No, they were Sega. I was playing a Sega game. And afterwards, after the live stream, I went downstairs and made a sandwich. Someone said, "Oh, the stream was a bit choppy," so I checked it, and then I just watched a bit, and I was like, "This crying, horrible child voice." And I showed it to Josh. I said, "Was that you?" And he went, "No." And even Josh freaked out. He had to sleep with the light on. It was weird.
I think it must be a ghost in your house, Tez. It doesn't like you.
I don't know what it is. I just don't believe in all that stuff. It's not a case of I don't believe in it. I'm not going to say that people are wrong for, but I've never The only time I've ever experienced
Never
that was in
experienced anything.
we stayed in an old Civil War plantation overnight, and when I woke up the next day, the rocking chair was proper gold.
Oh, bloody hell.
Yeah, but I didn't know whether someone had knocked it or whatever. So I always look at that because I'm such a soft ass. I'm such a scared of everything like that, haunted and all that. I tend to straight away go, oh, it must be this. Do you know, I can't sit there and go, oh, no, it must be real and all that sort of stuff. I won't sleep for weeks.
Well, during the live stream as well, the dog came in, sat down there and looked up at the ceiling.
All right.
I was like,
you had enough as well then.
What are you doing?
but why would a child be on your ceiling?
Yeah.
No, I don't know what it was. Weird.
Why would it be on the ceiling?
I don't know. But like that bit in train spotting with the baby on the ceiling.
I hate that bit. Horrible. Hi, George. Good old George. You see it, Keith?
Hi, George.
Wow.
Hi, George.
Wow. This is going crazy. This is unbelievable.
Crazy. You've never been touched funny in the night then, Taz?
What?
That never happens.
Can you hear the bells, Orlando? There was something in the air that night, Orlando.
Oh dear.
Baz is here. Hiya, Baz.
Bazaar.
Oh, he's been going a bit crazy with toys and stuff.
There we go. Yeah. That's the Lego at the moment.
Too much stuff.
Lego. He's Lego. Yeah, he's doing well.
Yeah, buying too much. Yes. Yeah.
Buying too much. There you go. Buying too much.
See, too much Lego.
I don't know anyone could afford Lego, man. It's so expensive. It's unbelievable.
It's cheaper when it comes out than when later on, isn't it? Yeah. I ain't got room for it. I've got me Lego space thing, and that's it. So.
Leslie has spoken.
So I've never seen it.
I think it's an American film. Not really. It's not. I don't think it's a very big.
Is it as good as?
I was in it when it came out. It was massive.
Yeah, just those two characters, two actors have never. I've seen nothing of their work. Really. So I've seen him in Coneheads when he was younger, a bit younger.
Is it as good as With Nell and I? Because no one's seen that.
I think because I've never.
I don't think Americans can get With Nell and I.
No,
there's quite a few. There's quite a few. I think it's one of those films where you have to see it at a certain age. It's a coming of age movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh, Matt, dry brushing tips for Luke on his Bumblebee.
Always giving tips on
dry brushing. Bit of dry brushing. It looked nice with a bit. It looked nice with a bit of battle damage and stuff.
Watching this funny film. Okay.
Right. Well, both. If you go on Prime or whatever, or streaming, I'm sure you'll find Tommy Boy.
It should be on there. Tommy Boy.
Right, okay.
So many
Chris Farley.
There's so many one-liners.
He was on Saturday Night Live for a long time, wasn't he? I remember seeing him on that. So I mean, I've caught the vintage stuff. Yeah.
Even DTM.
You go on YouTube and what?
And all that sort of stuff. And even DTM is like, wow, that shocked me.
See, you find a lot of people have probably not seen it. Yeah.
Wow.
It's a bit of a cult film, so a lot of people haven't seen it.
Yeah.
It's cool, no doubt.
See, somebody look at that. Never heard of Tommy Boy. Someone's never heard of it. Yeah.
Michael, hiya, pal.
Mr. Brown.
Mr. Brown. Yeah, it's. Oh, man. Do you remember the fit model at the pool when he goes downstairs? Oh, you can tell where the gym is, and he's like, "No, what are you doing, Richard?" Oh, it's a great movie. Oh man, you gotta watch it.
Ah, never had a deep fried Mars bar. No.
They're good. They are good.
They are good. Bit of ice cream melted on the top. It's God, it's
batter. Oh no.
Deep fried kebabs.
No, you think your batter is fish.
Yeah, you're right, Biker. Oh, you ready? We got more confirmation.
Hey, yeah, we go. That's sorted for next.
Just sell on our own. Okay, yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah. Alan says, yeah. Nerd Island. I like that. Yeah.
Nerd
Island, sweet Amber
Davis. Kev. Did you got some aftershave on, Kevin? Why? Hello, Amber. Oh, brilliant. Hi, Cam. Hi, buddy.
Hi, Cameron. How you doing?
Is it right? Oh, right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's heavily
It's
scripted.
heavily scripted. Of course it is. Of course it is.
Oh yeah, these are. I wouldn't say it's produced very, very produced. They sort of get people to.
Mike,
Yeah, they get people. I'll get that person, this person, and there'll be a kickoff. They
they edit it well, don't they? They edit it well.
ITV have been.
We're back from dinner. Yeah. What did you have? Yeah, Thai fish cakes, beef, and ale.
Sticky toffee
Beef
pudding.
and
strawberry mousse.
Strawberry mousse
stuffed.
Oh man,
love a good strawberry mousse. Oh,
it was a salmon mousse.
That Des, bloody hell!
Yeah, I didn't have any salmon mousse.
Yeah.
Matt, did you watch episode 2 of Star Trek yet?
Oh, I certainly did. I watched it last night. It was very good.
The first one, that's good.
It's very good. Very good. I enjoyed it.
Man. The graphics, the sets, they're blowing me away. It just looks like mini movies every week. They've gone all out.
Oh, it does. It does. Yeah. I liked it because the lady who was the lawyer in it, she was in American Gods. So, have you ever seen American Gods?
Oh, that's a series that did it ever finish?
It got cancelled. It cancelled. Yeah, after
I watched the first series. It was good.
Lovejoy was in it. Lovejoy was weird. It was all gods, wasn't it?
Deteriorating and all that sort of stuff. I liked it.
Clever. It was clever. Yeah, it was clever. Yeah, I just liked them wearing all their official court costumes, isn't it? Their official things. It was quite nice. Yeah,
it's very nice. Yeah, so. Everybody's getting the helmet.
So it must be out in the UK. Excuse me, out in the UK.
It is. Then. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, all Americans won't be happy and getting it for them.
Yeah.
I bet
I never had Micronauts. Were they big over here, Micronauts, Matt? Were they big?
I don't remember them because they were before our time, weren't they? I think they were like early 70s Micronauts. I never remember them as a kid.
I remember them.
Yes, and Dunny, he likes Micronauts. He collects Micronauts. But...
Yeah, I just don't remember. I remember.
I
think you have to be born early 70s because we were late 70s, weren't we? So, I was until you're not about 3 or 4 years old, you don't start to remember toys, do you? Really?
Well, you see, there's another thing too. That's why when I watch these $1 Million Man, the $6 Million Man videos, and everyone with the dolls, I'm like, yeah, it looks awesome, but I have no connection to that at all. I've never watched the TV show.
My mate, my sister had the $6 Million Woman figure as well.
Really?
Sergeant yeah, I'm not going to say anything. I'll wait till G-Force comes. We'll get G-Force on and he can tell us that story. It was great.
Good.
Let's have a look. So, let's have a look. We're nearly at the bottom, and this is awesome.
Do you figure out his ghost issue?
Hello, Alison. Nice to see you. Hi, Alison. Thanks for coming on. Awesome, man. There's loads of people here. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, well, a lot of people cry when I play my Spectrum. Yeah. Spectrum. I played Nintendo, Super Nintendo.
He's playing everything. He's playing a bit of everything, aren't you?
Yeah, playing a bit of everything. Who wasn't crying? Yeah. I do it. I keep seeing loads of adverts for these things now. You've seen them with the USB with the game controller, where they got thousands of games on, and the TikTok are always selling them now constantly. Oh yeah, I've seen, yeah.
And now they're like One month it was a Game Boy's a handheld thing. Now it's the plug-in ones, isn't it? So,
you
don't know these two.
So
Jeff!
But Alison comes up with a good one. And I agree with Alison. It's not as good as With Nolan Knight, but it's a different comedy. Yeah.
Well, it's British, isn't it? See, there's all these Wifnalai people in the chat.
Yeah, they love a drink. Yeah. I love a drink.
Yeah.
I saw it years ago, and it's set on a farm in it. They go to a farm, don't they, or something? Is that right?
It's about the actual film. The actual film. There's two out of work actors in the end of the '60s.
Yeah.
And they decided to get out of London. They just decided to get out of London because it's the pressure's coming in, and they go to Uncle Monty's farm in the Lake District. It's just like the London people in the '60s out of their comfort zone, and then you get Uncle Monty who tries to do something to I. It's just the way it's scripted. It's about nothing really. It's not really about. It's about friend. It's about friendship. It's got some of the quote. I think it is one of the most quoted British films ever. So,
wow. Hello, Luke. Hello, Reynolds. He's got a this weekend now because it's 5 o'clock in the morning. I don't know how these Australians do it.
That's
well, they do it because it's evening for them, isn't it? It's evening.
Yeah, it's 12 o'clock. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they're doing one in the morning, aren't they? Yeah. So.
There's another thing too, Tess. Do you think you have to be in that sort of not world but experience to get with Noel and I? Because some of the jokes are very drug and booze orientated.
I was off my face the first time I saw it. I saw it. I went around to a mate's house. I went around to a mate's house, and she's a mum was a hippie, and she says, "What, you've never seen Living a Lie?" And I was like, "No." It's you need to have this, have a drink, sit and watch this. And I was like, "This is amazing." Yeah.
Would you say it's in the top 3 movies?
Other than if move all the Star Wars away, I think it's my number 1.
Epic. You know, that's really funny to say that. I watched the thing on YouTube and I put it in the Instagram chat for us all. It was about James Mayne. He does this documentary on Hornby, but I think it's a few years old, 3 or 4 years old.
Hornby.
I found it fascinating. It was so
interesting. That's a good one. Yeah.
Well, he makes the aeroplane, and what about I like it. They try to
Carno and Lego and Scale Electric as well, hasn't he?
What about the one with the train tracks, and they try and be a world record, don't they? And they lay this train track out for miles.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
They run it through people's gardens and everything. Yeah,
a house out of Lego.
Documentary on Hornby, and he said something like Hornby in the past 5 years has lost £30 million, and I was like, wow, man, that's
there's a new episode of Grand Tour out, isn't there? That's come out on Amazon. I'll go watch that.
Oi oi,
pal.
Oi oi,
I am the law.
Wow, everybody's here. I remember having a few Micronauts, one for Christmas in the 70s. The Leicester Vintage Toy Shop did a great video, which I watched it, and that was a brilliant.
Oh yeah, the Jonathan Rochford.
So, but I mean, was it? It was a 70s toy then, right? Is that what? Because I'm not going to make that like I know about Micronauts. I don't. Was it a 70s toy that went into the 80s, or did it finish in the 70s? Do we know?
I think
they did a space thing. I think I had a Micronauts space buggy.
Yeah, it's like a time traveling things as well. They had, didn't they? It's weird. Yeah, it's mostly 70s. Yeah, I don't really, because Star Wars came along and just wiped it away, didn't it? Really?
Yeah.
Do you think was it a British or an American? Because I know that one of the lads.
It was. I know it's a Japanese thing. It's a Japanese thing.
It's Japanese, so it was. There they are. These blacked out.
They originated from Japan. Yeah.
Wow.
So you can get it in Bandai.
Time Traveler. I remember the Time Traveler space ones.
Yeah, the Time Traveler. Yeah. They had them in like pharaohs, or they had them in like coffins, Egyptian, like weird things as well.
Could you take them apart, Micronauts? Were they done by magnets, Micronauts?
That was some of them, yeah. There was other toys that integrated into the
ones. They were like the Diaclone. The Transformers before they came Transformers, they were a Diaclone. I used to get the little magnetized feet on the little pilots. Your Zoid pilots and your Transformers. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember we discussed that a couple of weeks ago because I was trying to think. I always remember putting little figures, chrome, silver, gold.
Yeah, they were sat down like that. And used to the trailer of Optimus Prime and
set your reminders. Yeah, make sure Shabby's awake.
Yeah,
I'll have to sleep
give him
one of your houses.
If you probably went to bed at a reasonable time, Shabby, you could probably get up at that time and watch it, can you?
No,
because you spend most of the night chatting with everyone and your brother at like 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
If you went to bed at say 10 o'clock in the evening,
I've not had an Instagram chat with you guys for about a month.
You know what? I think it's because I've been in cities all my life. And I've lived right in the centre of major cities. And this is the first time I lived in the country now, if you will. So I suppose I'm so used to staying up late and, do you know what I mean, talking to people. I'm usually in bed for about 1:30, 2 o'clock. And I'm up at, 6, 7. So, I've never been to bed at 10. When I was going to school. No, I'm not.
Go on, say it.
I can't.
I go to bed at 10.
I don't like going to bed, though. I don't I'm not. I don't like sleeping. I hate it. You know what I mean? I'm not one.
Like
I have to be like that until I go to bed.
Yeah.
I've
all
always
right, you can't lay there. Can't lay there.
No, I
I'm
can't lay there.
my mind, and I'm always sort of, I get creative ideas at night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm more creative at night. Yeah.
They are expensive. That's true. I mean,
Creating
this documentary we're watching was about 4 years old, 5 years old, and they were still selling like 150, 125. I never knew. I've never bought Hornby, so I didn't know it was so. Why is it so expensive?
Yeah.
Do we know why?
Yeah.
No.
Treat yourself. Treat yourself.
I remember the old Hornby adverts with Bernard Cribbins.
Bernard Cribbins. Oh.
Bernard Cribbins. Yeah, it used to be like they used to greet, like blue screen him, and then he'd be walking around.
He'd be around the actual
Oh, don't move a muscle, you. And be talking to the train conductors and stuff like that.
Conductors.
Great.
Yeah.
Here in the US, they showed up around the same time kind of Star Wars did, and they lasted until about 81. Right, so just to stop. Maybe Matt was right then. Star Wars probably finished.
Yeah, because like 81, I was 4. I still probably won't remember. I mean, all I remember from that age is a Tonka toy. It was big enough. I think that was my main thing.
Oh, I remember 1981 very, very, very well.
What do you think?
My kids have got a Remco one. When they were kids, I found a Remco one in a fish shop, a real big steel white truck, and my kids.
Yeah, I did. Tonka yellow one. Yeah, that's what I remember.
Like the most important some of them legal figures, right? Got you? That's interesting, man.
Century.
Yeah.
It's the White House. Hi, pal.
Right, Scott.
Oh, Scott.
Wow, everybody's here. Unbelievable. Stay in the background for a moment while I have a mug.
Oh, here's Win. Hi, Win. Whatever.
No, you can have a mug of coffee.
He's always eating.
Still a bunch of Orby trains. Yeah. I think a lot of people, even my missus said she had some trains when she was a little kid. So, girls even.
Yeah. Scuba's dad, I know he won't mind me saying this. Scuba dad does trains, and he's got a big display. I can't wait to go to Scuba's. I said to him, if ever come see you,
right.
Dad's, because I'd love to see. I'm the same as that. I like Lego. I don't really collect. I've got 1 or 2 pieces of Lego, but I love watching people's Lego cities. How they've built massive cities in their house.
Oh yeah, I know they do. Yeah. I keep seeing the video on TikTok with the guy's got the
micro. Yeah, the Micromen toy line. Yeah, because that was Micromen. That was part of the Transformers as well. The mini bots, the mini bots, Bumblebee and
Vampire. All right. Oh yeah.
They were Micromen.
They all up to crazy time.
Yeah.
Wow,
I think
knowledge. These lads.
I sit there and go, just sit down and get to work, and I'm just get to work at 7 o'clock. I get in there and I sit there and I go, just writing. Bloody hell, they're still awake.
Still awake. See, the size is the same though, because Si's always told us with his art, the way he draws, he prefers to do it at night when everyone else is dead.
Great.
So it's quiet. The phone's not ringing all the time. He's not, there's nothing on TV to watch. Everyone's in bed, so Si sits there and does his artwork. I suppose most of art. So that's probably why. So, but inside, we've never been sleepers and never have been.
Yeah.
Our days are so exciting. We don't want to go to sleep. That's what it is.
That's
so much going on. I don't want to sleep. Things are so great.
Yeah. Just to know, I'm just old before my time. Must be old before my time. Sorry. Pretty boring.
Oh no! What time do you have to go to work in the morning? You've got a proper job at 5 o'clock in the morning.
No, I start at 7. I'm in work by 7.
Yeah. That's
So you have to get like a couple hours before.
Yeah, you got to be in at like 6 and stuff.
I've got to sit there and grab a breakfast for go.
Fascinating, Jeff. I love stuff like that. You know what I mean? It's like if there was ever a train convention around here, I'd probably go to it. I didn't know.
Yeah.
I'm fascinated by all types of toys.
There's a lot. When we go to Sandown, we don't really show it, but the guys set up a little train thing, and it goes round on a couple of tables. Yeah, it does goes round all day.
Lost a bunch of Transformers tech specs. I had somehow managed to keep them. Oh wow! Well, they cut them out of the box. All original. Oh man, yeah. Get some pictures of Biker. Get some pictures on Twitter.
No, not lucky yet. So someone I know and go, oh, you've got a little stuff in the loft. Here you go. You're like, oh. I think there's one woman I want to know what work once. She said, oh, yeah, I've got a load of stuff, and she came with this box into work, and it was all battered and broken, and I was like, trying to look encouraging, and I'm like, oh shit.
What was it? What was it? What was in the box?
There was like half a He-Man in there, and like an axe
Oh,
that was missing all its legs, and you're like, she's like, is this? And I'm like, yeah, it's
hoping.
roughly.
You see him on eBay, don't you?
Fucking
Rare
in the bin.
vintage Star Wars X-wing, and it's got there's no the canopy's missing. It's rare, and they're trying to get like $200 for it. It's like, oh my god!
I don't believe Coughlin's remembered this because I haven't remembered this advert since he's just written this. We all remember this advert. Do you remember?
The yellow. Yes. You know the Hornby 00 Railway.
Yeah.
Oh yes, yeah. God, bloody hell.
Ages to bloody count that. Yeah. That is, wow. That's amazing.
That's like really early 80s, that one.
Yeah. That's the thing, Scott. I think it's I work from home, you know what I mean? So
you work from home.
As long as I've done my furniture for that week and my my commissions
You're happy,
I can do it whenever. So like I said, I've got to get up. Some of you lads have got really good jobs, and you've got to get up and
I could have
stayed up all night. You know,
I go to bed usually straight after this when we finish the live stream. I go to bed because
Oh, cool, nice one, man.
Oh, look, he's here. Scoobs is here. There you go.
Oh, Scoob.
7:30. Need a crowbar.
It does.
Yeah,
What?
2 hours before. Yeah, 2 hours. Yeah, go have your breakfast, have a scrub. Yeah.
You do it in here though on adverts on TV where you'll get a TV show where they're in the dressing gowns, they're having breakfast and doing something, and then they get ready for work. I've never been that first. Oh shit, I've got work. You know what I mean?
Yeah. These people that just like chuck the clothes on and then grab a sip of coffee and out the door. It's like no.
We like that at school as well, Shabby. Get ready for school.
Like I used to jab my mum. My mum used to. I never used to get up because she'd stay up late, and she'd come in with a cup of water and she'd throw water.
Get out! Yeah.
We must have drove my mum mental for that.
You have to walk to school, cycle.
Get out of bed.
I used to cycle to school. Yeah,
that's it.
Get school
it
bus.
Was brilliant. It was really interesting. Yeah, I find stuff like
James May. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I hope there's love in the air in the chat.
There's love in the air.
Love in the air.
You walk down the stairs. Yeah, man, that's the way, Darren.
That's the way to do it. Yeah, that's the way.
Maybe get out your dressing gown at lunchtime.
Yeah,
sod it, man. I was like that.
Yeah, I think Connor gets up early. I know Connor has to get up early, get his bus or whatever to work. Yeah. He has to get the bus sometimes.
I know. Scoops talks about it, Leslie, and I'd love to see it. I would. I find, like I said before about trains and Lego, when people go all out and you can tell them put years into it and stuff. It's like, wow, where did you start, man?
Yeah.
GJC's here. We've just gone past 60 people watching. Wow, thank you all so much.
60 people?
Awesome. Yeah, that's brilliant.
Packing them in. Packing them in.
Good crowd.
Now,
nice number.
Okay, so let's talk about the ASLab. What do you think? Is it definitely going to be that ghost, do you reckon?
Don't know.
I'm the same.
Matt's not bothered. No.
I'm not bothered. I don't really.
No, I don't really miss the ghost. Yeah, I mean, Rebels was good and stuff, but I wouldn't really go out and.
Yeah, it's going to be ginormous, isn't it? It's going to be ridiculous size.
Right in the boat, really.
Yeah. It's going to be even bigger. Is it going to be as bigger than the Millennium Falcon? It's going to be, isn't it?
It's got to be because they've put out that statement that says this is the most expensive. They've actually told you to save your money. It's got to be really expensive.
Yeah. The Star Wars. Well, the Millennium Falcon was 500, wasn't it? Ish. So this is 6.
Well, the barge was 500 in 2017. The barge was 500. So you're looking at 650 at least. It's
they certainly more. They'll just upset anyone. It
hasn't got the nostalgia for me. It hasn't got the nostalgia for me, to be honest.
Well, vintage collection playsets have always done well on HasLab, haven't they? They've always done well. So.
Yeah,
it hasn't got nostalgia for me, so I'll just enjoy people.
They don't want to mess it up, do they? They don't want another one not being. Yeah, I thought Sandcrawler because
no, Michael's got no FOMO.
I mean, the Eternia playset, which is 4 foot, which is massive, was $650. So will people pay the same amount of money for that for a vehicle? I don't know. It's an intriguing one. This one, I can't wait.
Well,
to see
it'd be more of a play set as well, wouldn't it?
A vehicle that was be on a stand like the Razor Crest, and you can't really do much with it. So look at it occasionally, innit? You do that on most of our stuff, don't we? You don't really play with it anymore. So.
Well, the amount of people selling the Razor Crests now there's nuts.
I saw one the other day.
All the time.
You said that about the connection, but when the Razor Crest came out, there wasn't really a connection with that, and that went like hotcakes. That did really well.
Oh no, I think the Mandalorian was hot property at the time, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Everybody was on it.
Hot property. Yeah, I agree with that, Tez.
It's dipped off a bit now, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think more people are excited about the M1 Starfighter. Really getting that. Everyone's really excited.
Yeah.
So Darren's saying there that the Yak Face are ghost listed with Phantom 2 and Hero. But that's the thing, though. The Phantom could be a part of it as well. So you get
because it's in the Ahsoka series, isn't it?
Ahsoka series, isn't it?
Is it in the Ahsoka series or is it?
They've got that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah.
And they've never done Rebels figures in vintage collection, have they?
No, they would probably do a load of them. So
yeah, they've probably got them in. Yeah,
exclusive. Yeah, and a really good chopper maybe as well. The rope droid. And
one thing we can't say, it's not going to look bad. It's going to look amazing. It's going to look awesome, right? So if it's that, I'll be all for
that's one of the figures I've only kept from my Black series is the chopper of the Black series. That's such a hard figure to get now. Yeah.
Have you got rid of all your Black series, man?
Huh?
What? You got rid of all your Black series?
A lot of them. I've kept a lot. I've kept probably about 25% of my Black series figures now. So I've kept. Yeah. I've kept Chopper because I love what I think I did the video, and you could put the arms on it, and you could hold have the E11 as well. Yeah, it was great. Great cat.
It is intriguing. It's definitely intriguing, this one, because it's like I said that. For him to come out and say it's expensive, this is the most expensive one we've ever done.
Well, I've just been reading today because so I was just telling you, the Endor Trooper has just gone up for pre-order today, and everyone in the comments are just complaining. I'm gonna wait because I know what happened to the Hoth Trooper. That was like 10 quid eventually, and people are just going, nah, I'm gonna wait. I know it's on the bubble thing on the Return of Jedi. That's quite cool, but I'm gonna wait.
It does look
it does look good. It does look good, I think. Yeah,
I'm going to wait for the Biker Scout helmet as well. I'm going to wait for that because my missus picked up the Bo-Katan for 50 quid. So I haven't got it yet. I haven't got it till September, but she's picked me that up.
Yeah,
patient.
I think
you've got to be patient now.
Which was more or less the same type of thing, 2 heads, extra accessories. That was only 25 when that came out. So for this to be an extra $10,
I know.
And it's going to be an army builder, let's be honest. I mean, you'd think an army builder figure would be about 25.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying I'm going to buy 5 or 6. They're saying now, I'm going to only get 2 now. So
it's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm going to wait.
Yeah. You see, a lot of people were thinking that too now. And our side, me were talking about that, thinking I was thinking because it's the 40th anniversary. It could be something like that, but listen, I'm fascinated.
That's come and gone now, isn't it? That's come and gone. Return of the Jedi. What's next? The Razor Crest, the Ahsoka series is August, so it'll be perfect time. It's got to be something.
Perfect time. If they make the goals correct, it'll be big. Yeah, it will. It'll be mad. I remember on Mike's video, he showed how big the actual ghost is to the Falcon. It's like 2 stories in it, so it's going to be huge if they do.
If they did a cantina, which I'd like them to do, they could just do so many aliens. And it would really make a lot of people buy it.
Yeah, get some of the cantina characters.
You're never going to get those aliens again, are you? So they just had to really get a load of aliens.
Yeah.
Bigger than Sail Barge.
Wow, Brian says it's going to be so it's going to be huge. It's going to be, where would you
it's thicker, isn't it? It's not that it's thicker, isn't it? There's a lot of oomph to it. Not as in there's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot thicker shit. Yeah.
Here's one for you. Speaking of the shuttle.
Come on, Taz.
You made a mistake. Yeah, easily.
I
Yeah.
got to give away my M1 Starfighter custom, but I'm still not reached the go yet. I've gone back down a little bit in subscribers. Sorry, everyone, and I apologise to everyone who watches my channel. I've not done a video now for a month. I apologise. Just want to apologise to everyone. I can't be asked.
That's not a YouTuber's attitude, yeah.
I am enjoying the weather, and I'm doing manly things at the moment.
Yeah, man.
Manly things. Manly things.
I might
Brilliant.
do a video in the future. So I know what I am.
Yeah.
I know what I might do a video on. Next Saturday, I'm going to the Tank Museum with my stepfather and my mother. So I'm taking them.
The Tate Museum.
What, Matt?
The Tank.
Oh, the
Museum.
Tank Museum.
Tank,
Oh, right.
you know, those big things.
I thought it was the Tate. Oh,
Me look at posh art. No.
Posh art.
So yeah, I might film
Matt,
that. Do a video on that.
Yeah, Matt. You've seen
Tell us
the
about
Flash.
the Flash, Matt.
Tell us about the Flash. Barry Norman.
I don't want to spoil it for people.
Well, no, tell us your opinions, how you felt.
I thought it was good. I really enjoyed it. I just think the beginning was too long. Could have cut like 15 minutes from the beginning of the film, and then we got to when it gets to Keaton. It's awesome. It is awesome. And then the end, the CGI is absolutely horrendous. So that's all.
Why is it bad? Why is it? Is it just?
It's because whoever the film company is, they must have got a CGI company that put in the lowest bid, and they won it, and they rushed it. So some bits are really bad. So,
is it worth going to the cinema to see, or?
Yeah, you could wait for DVD. Yeah, I think you could. Yeah, Blu-ray, I suppose. Yeah.
Are you going to get that helmet? I'm going to get that. I think that'll be my Christmas present off Jen. I'd like to get that.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for it. I'm gonna wait.
Yeah. I'm definitely going to get
that. Oh, talking about Jen, the showers, the cleaning of the showers.
What?
So my wife has her own business, right? My wife has this own business that she's set up, and she's doing. I'm so proud of her. She's doing so well. I mean, she's working a arse off doing this bit, and she's my wife. When she gets to be in a bonnet, she's one of them. She'll make it a success. She's done really well. Well, she puts these pictures up of the people that work for her and so forth about these showers and what it looked like before, just to promote. This is what we do, and this is how we can. make it.
Dirty shower, clean shower. Looks amazing.
Sticks a picture up in Twitch and goes, "Oh, look at Shabby's shower! What a dirty bugger!" And I went, "That's not my shower, Ted."
I didn't know. Jen just put it on Facebook before and after, and I was like, "Wow, Shabby's a really dirty bugger, isn't he?" And it wasn't. It was a client shower.
You two have had the right going, so you did that. Then all of a sudden, right? So Andy puts a picture up of one of my first videos, right, when my hair was dark. I'm just going to say my hair was dark. Right, so then straight away Matt puts his Pinocchio picture up of Pinocchio's nose coming out. I do not dye my hair. I do not dye my hair. I was like, what's going on?
We like the Silver Fox.
There is that meme, or the other meme where the guy is it the Italian? Well, no, it's the guy who was the mayor of New York, and he's there.
Oh yeah,
Giuliani.
That's it. As it's going down his head. It's hot.
No, we like the Silver Fox look, Shabby. We like the Silver Fox.
It wasn't me who started it. It was some person who down here who started that. So,
started what? No, it's not me.
Oh, Dolph, we've got a guest on tonight. He'll be here in about 10 minutes, but we'll definitely get you on, mate. We haven't spoke to Darth Rock in ages, have we?
No.
We only have one guest per show, so I apologise.
We'll definitely get you on, mate. Definitely. I thought it was thicker. That's what she said.
He's up for it. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, Scuba. I thought there'd be loads of reviews for bikes out there. Yeah, but they're not out in the States, are they? That's the thing.
No.
Paul did. Oh, no. Paul did his
Paul's probably not very happy because he likes to get his hands on his. Oh, he likes to get one for. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I saw Paul's video the other day.
So whoever gets one up first, I bet there's people out there who already have done a review on them. I think they already
get your helmets up.
Get your helmets up, exactly.
Oh dear.
Oh,
yeah.
I
didn't say it. You and Tess are saying it. Yeah. Does your end flip up?
That shit that's not been blown up. Not yet. But you never know what happens in the Ahsoka, do you? So,
you never know.
We know it's in Rogue One, don't we? We've seen it in Rogue One, so we know. There's that a little bit.
Oh yeah, we do it 5 past the Excelsior, didn't it?
Yeah.
Right, what am I supposed to say, Brian? I can't. It's lovely. I've only got a few more parcels to open. I've only a few more, so I'll.
Not another one. Not another one.
That, so.
Just do it. Bovington, that's it, mate. Yeah, Bovington. Yeah, it's going there. It's Tank Fest this weekend. Tank Fest this weekend. They're all watching tanks go out field. So
we'll do a public announcement for you, Scott. Steph, you need to go to the Tank Museum. The lads at ZFSR think you should strongly take.
Well, hopefully I'm going to film it so you can watch that and go, oh yeah, I'm going to go now.
Oh, yeah, it's tanktastic.
Yeah. They sell loads of the Kobe Lego there. You know the stuff, the arm, because the Lego don't.
Oh, the arm. Yeah,
you can get tanks and stuff. Not cheap though. Whew,
yeah, you would be lucky.
You can buy oddballs or aftershave there as well. So who's oddball?
Oddball. Yeah. Well, there's always reshoots.
That sounds awesome. I'd like to go to Tank Fest.
They got
the tank from Fury. The one that Brad Pitt was in.
Oh right, that's a good movie. That is, yeah.
Yeah,
right,
good.
We want the beard.
Yeah, I went when I was very young, and it's so much better now. So much better. So I'm going to go and take my step. It was my stepdad's birthday, so I'm treating him. So.
That sounds awesome. So would you say, as a person who's been to see The Flash, the reason our age are really going is to see Keaton?
Yeah, you are. You're seeing Keaton. Yeah, it's good. Yeah. Have you heard about McFarlane as well? They're going to re-release the Batmobile again with an 89 figure inside.
Oh wow!
Because it's sold out everywhere, didn't it? And they realised how much money they're going to make, so they're going to re-release it with the 89 Batman in it. So that's going to upset a lot of people because they're going to sell theirs and get this one with hopefully they'll release the 89 Batman on their own and the return. Because I'd rather the return figure myself.
People would have to come jacuzzi. There's no jacuzzis in England.
We don't even have aircon in the UK, are they?
You get jacuzzis. You get jacuzzis down in Devon.
Yeah. My next door neighbour's got one. I know that. He keeps bubbling away.
Yeah, one down the road. You can hear it.
You can hear that.
First episode of It's Okay, Sabine.
I can't believe they blew it up.
Yeah,
they crashed it. Yeah, but Ahsoka's got that weird, that other shape, that sort of half moon shaped ship, hasn't she? So,
like a crest thing. Yeah,
the crested sort of ship. That's
I'm gonna admit though, I look forward to all of them.
I like it because I like the Sith guy in it. He looks like a knight.
He's just died. He's just
no. The Inquisitor. There's an Inquisitor that he fights. It's all in. He looks like a knight in armor.
Oh yeah, he looks awesome. Yeah.
I
don't know what his name is.
Yeah, it's in the trailer. Yeah, he's got he's Inquisitor. Yeah.
He's all armored up.
You've got the HK assassin droids in it, haven't you, as well?
Hunter killers. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's another Black Series figure I might buy, but I'm going to wait for that to drop.
Oh, French. He's getting French. Au revoir, bonne nuit.
Yeah, what the France? Is that embroidered that on there? Yeah. It's embroidered. Oh, that'd be cool. I should get one of them.
Yeah, get one.
Yeah. I see, because Lucy was wearing one as well, wasn't she? When you did all your kids got one.
No, just buying the rest of them on.
Opposite the Tank Museum. Is it my cousins?
Yeah. I've been to the monkey. Because of the Monkey World's opposite, and I've been there a few times. It's great. Great place. Yeah.
I want to see more big barrels. Welcome to ZSI. You'll see plenty of big barrels.
I haven't got any. I've got any tanks.
No, I haven't got any real sort of proper army. I want to get because I like the old first row war
Lacking
tanks.
tank. Oh, I did do a series of Tank Spectrum games last week.
Oh yeah.
That was a tank focused thing. Tanks.
Oh yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Yeah,
Battlezone.
It does. You're right, Tony. It does. It's at the end of Rise of Skywalker, isn't it? You are
it's
right.
all those ships. Evening.
So
all right,
I've been talking to the lads, and I was talking to the 2 ZSR lads before this. Everyone in the chat and everyone on screen has to come to Joe Fest next year. You will all love it. You will love it.
We might not be able to afford it, Shabby, because of the mortgage interest rates.
Money. Stop buying bloody hot toys at £300-400.
Yeah,
I'm not buying hot toys at £300-400. I'm buying them at hundreds of £100.
I might be able to afford it for once in my life, Shabby.
I always look for bargains.
Yeah, but do you realise if you didn't buy 12 hot toys, that's your money to come and see me next year.
I'll sell them all. I'll sell them all tomorrow, Shabby. That's it. All going sold.
I'd love to have you here, but I think we should all go. VTR, Helen,
I do save up from your
DJs, everybody. Well, you've got a year. It's the 20. You've got more. Yeah, a year today.
Would Josh like it?
Of course he would. And Josh
going to America. Yeah. He would go, bye, Dad. I'm off.
Bye, Dad. Yeah, he'd be off on like a road trip.
Where's the nearest topless bar? I'm off.
What? The funniest thing is, I was saying this as well. I spend most of the day because the thing about our community, everyone collects everything different. So you're walking around going, oh, VTR, I'd love that. Oh, Tez would love that. Oh, Matt would love that. Do you know what I mean? So that's why I said you'd all love it because it's so stuff. But anyway, we have our guest has turned up. I am delighted with this. I can't stop smiling, man.
Smiling.
There's so many people on YouTube, and you're watching. Oh yeah. There's other people on YouTube. They're brilliant. These are the people my YouTube's invented, innit? Do you know what I mean? But this guy to me is awesome. So, chat. Matt and Tez, let me welcome. I can't believe this. After all these years, this is brilliant. Richard from Star Wars.
Hello, Richard.
Hello. Hi.
This is awesome, man. I will say,
can we call you Rick or Richard or Rich?
Yeah.
A lot of people call me Rich.
Rich,
Yeah.
There you go.
Can you hear me okay?
Fine.
Yeah, fine. Good.
That's fine. Well, let me explain, everybody. I'm Shabby, as you know. That is Matt next to me, 0 Toys, and that is Tez at Roland's Reviews right there. And we are ZSR. So thanks for coming on, my friend. I've got a story to tell you. I remember years ago when the barge was big and the barge was out. Obviously, people like myself didn't back it, didn't want it, but I was so interested about the people who did get it. I was so interested about the people that went out and bought, because this was a new thing for us collectors. This has never happened before. It was a crowdfunding. One of the big toy, you've done it in independent companies, but the big toy company had done this. I came across your video, and I tell you what, mate, I fell in love with you and your Gary the minute I watched it. And that was how long I've been subbed to you for. I have the thing is, as well, I remember because I thought, is he supposed to be funny or not? I didn't know whether, do you know what I mean? But it was brilliant. So you've been a big collector. How long have you been doing YouTube for?
I think it's 2013. Not very long.
Wow. Yeah, because I've been on your radar for a while. Yeah, God, 2013. That's like almost the beginning.
Yeah, I started out pretty bad though. I had no idea what I was doing. It was just really horrible videos.
I think we all do that, don't we?
So after a while, I started getting the groove, and then I just deleted all of the other ones because they were really bad and really embarrassing. So it was just like gone.
Wow. Well, it's over 60 people here to see you, Richard. So thanks a lot for coming in, my friend. You've always been a name that we thought, oh, will he do it? And I know it's hard in America because I'm in North Carolina, and I know you're a couple of hours behind. You're on the West Coast region. So I thought, it's hard because it's only like, what time is it now for you? 2 o'clock? And I'm like, what? It's like 1 o'clock. Exactly.
Yeah. And it's fortunate because I'm on summer break because I'm a teacher.
That's right.
So normally I'd be at work. So
All right, you guys in the States, you other kids are off school already.
Yes.
My lad's got another 5 weeks of school left before.
No, it's weird. It's weird. My kids finished in June. They don't go back to September. It's like, can you imagine English kids with that?
Oh my god! we had 6 weeks as kids, didn't we? 6 weeks. That was it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Is it still 6 weeks as well?
Yeah. It's always been. Yeah.
And they give them loads of homework.
Yeah,
loads of
Too much.
Too much. I knew Left Coast would love the beard because he's got a nice big beard himself.
Yeah, he's got the Canadian beard. Yeah.
So, Richard, where do we start with you, man? Because you went to the hotel, you went to the desert and did all those photos. Another great video of mine of yours, though, is when you went to that. I can't remember the store you went in, but everything was expensive. And you turned around to the staff and having to go at the staff about how expensive the toys were. Nice, and then you went there. I'm not sure whether it was. I should have said that to them. No, they don't make the prices. And I thought, this is priceless. This is absolutely brilliant. So you're a big Star Wars guy. So where did your love from Star Wars come from, my friend?
What is the question?
Where did your love from Star Wars come from? How is it Star Wars?
Oh, where did my love come from Star Wars?
Sorry, it's my accent.
Yeah.
I'm just crazy American, right? Bloke. It's just, started in 1977 and I saw the movie and just loved it ever since. Yeah. Just been totally obsessed. Had never stopped. Even in my teenage years.
You came with it, right, Richard? You got the figures and it went from there.
Even in my teenage years, I hear stories of people just saying, I became a teenager, got interested in girls and got rid of all my figures. Nope, that didn't happen to me. I just...
No, not us. We
kept collecting,
kept everything as well, man. Yeah.
Never stopped,
Women, Star Wars.
Exactly. Just held on to all my stuff. Didn't sell any of it. Stayed with me all these years.
Wow. That's
brilliant.
Oh, Connor, thanks for that. Yeah, honestly, if you don't sub to Richard, he's the reason YouTube exists. It's one of the best. I love it. I think
I discovered Richard in the peak of lockdown.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
Star Wars Obsessed is a good name to grab, isn't it? That was a good one. That was a good one.
Truth. Yeah. It's also a title and it's the truth.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Hi, Camilla. DCB's here. Brilliant. Everyone's
Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff's here.
So as a teacher, do you push Star Wars onto your kids? Because that's good education.
Oh yeah, all the time.
Oh yeah, all the time.
You'll love it. You'll love it.
Yeah, they know my love for Star Wars, and so when they write the birthday cards for me, it's always has something Star Wars about it.
Yeah, man.
I have one student who's for Christmas, for my birthday, she'll give me Funko Pops.
Oh, brilliant! There you go.
I don't collect Funko Pop, but she gives them to me, and I just say, "Oh, I love these. These are wonderful. Thank you so much." Display them in my classroom. They just love it.
Yeah, that's good. That's awesome.
Johnny, we should congratulate Johnny's boy. He did well in that. Got the bronze, didn't he, at the football? So that was awesome.
Yeah.
Well done. That's
good lad.
So let's have a look. 6 weeks and still in the. It did feel like a long time. 6 weeks though now, didn't it? But 3 months off over here. Wow, unbelievable. Oh, there's another one. They're all subbing to you, Rich.
Rich. There you go.
Thank you.
Okay, nice little flex.
So the hotel closed down, and you made a couple of videos going there with Gary. So tell me what you think about that. Now, can you understand why it did? Because on your videos, you had a fantastic time there. So
it was one of the best Star Wars experiences I've ever had.
Wow. Yeah.
And you can't go now because it's all booked, but I would have just said, go take out a loan, go. It is magnificent. It's just one of the best immersive experience you could have ever had in the Star Wars universe. And I can understand why it was so costly because of all, I know people complain that they say, oh, it's just a Star Wars hotel, but there's a lot more they went into it, and I can understand why it was so expensive. And obviously it's not sustainable at what, $5,000 a cabin. But that could be like for 4 persons, but it still was, pretty expensive. And, I can understand why it didn't last.
That's the
Go on, Tess.
I was going to say, you always say, Shabby, it's like, oh, Jen have booked a weekend at the Star Wars hotel. It's like, oh, the same price as a cruise around the world. So, convincing your wife and your partner is quite very difficult, I guess.
Yeah, because that's right as well. Because Gary likes all the stuff and he likes the collecting and stuff, but he's not as into it as you. So was it hard to turn around to Gary and say, "Listen, we're going to spend $5,000 going to this," or was he on for it?
He was on, because he knows how much I love Star Wars, and he just said, "Okay, we're doing it." He had no argument whatsoever. He just says, "Yes, you can go. We can go. Let's go for it."
And was it something you always wanted to do, Richard? Ever since you heard of the hotel, you thought, "I am definitely good." Because I know, again, a lot of people were put off by the fact it's not old school Star Wars. There wasn't many characters you knew, that kind of thing.
Right. I was not put off by it being the Disney created characters. I wasn't. It was just the fact that it was in the Star Wars universe and that it was going to be a totally immersive experience. I wanted to do that. And originally I was going to go in December because Florida is, insane. The heat and the humidity in July is, I just didn't want to deal with that. But then I'd heard that there were problems. Last year I went, where I heard that there were problems, and I said, okay, no, we're rebooking and we're going to go in July and deal with the heat. When we went to the excursion to Batu, it was, while I love Galaxy's Edge, I had to get out of there as quick as I could because it was just too hot and humid. I went right back to the Star Cruiser.
Right, got you. You're getting so much love here, mate. You're getting subbed after subbed after subbed. Look at this. What after
Thank you. Oh, wow. Thank
you. This chat, man. I said
So I guess now the hotel's booked out, is it? Because they're going to close it, so everyone's panicking, I guess. Are they to get in? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
When does it actually close? What is there an end date?
September.
The end of September.
Wow.
Oh wow! Right.
And they had opened up for reservations. Was it March 26th or May 26th? It was May 26th when they had reopened it for reservation, and it was totally booked that day. Wow. And it was all all the people who had booked past September moved their reservations to those opening dates before September.
Okay.
So it all booked up. So
I feel like they're missing out. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Rudy's just subbed. I
Rudy's
tell you
subbed.
what. Yeah. But I said this. I'll say it in front of everybody. I said this to Richard. You will love our chat, man. They are the nicest. They have such the nicest chat in the world. They are awesome. They really are.
Oh, good.
So if you have any questions for Richard in the chat, put your questions up, because honestly, I'm thrilled to have him here. So
I don't. No apologies. No apologies. I love The Last Jedi.
Yeah. Oh, a fan here. Yeah.
Excellent.
Shabby's a massive fan.
I hate it.
But you don't like Rogue One, do you? You're not a fan of Rogue One.
What?
No.
It's such a downer. It's just, and
downer.
I understand that they had to basically, everybody had to die, and I understand that wasn't my problem. It's just that it was a downer throughout the whole movie. There wasn't any of the humor that I was used to in the original trilogy, and I thought the characters were boring and just wasn't my thing.
We all like Star Wars for different reasons. So
we've always been a stream for the past 3 years that basically, we're not going to fall out or be funny with someone who likes it. Like I said, me and Matt, we have two opposite things on The Last Jedi, but that doesn't mean one of us is wrong.
Yeah.
What is it for you that you love about The Last Jedi? What does it do? I mean, I love that Mark Hamill's in it and he's grumpy. I like that. And everyone says to me, "You shouldn't be liking it because he should be like that." And I'm like, "Oh, I do."
I'm coming my ears.
Yeah. I didn't have a problem with Luke Skywalker, struggling with what he did, and hiding because he did that, because I thought it was a journey that Luke had to take to basically overcome the issues that he was dealing with. So what's that? What's going on?
I'm
reading the stuff. I don't know what's happening.
The Foo Fighters are playing. This was a Glastonbury that was going to be who's going to be on. The Foo Fighters are on, man. I've got to go. See you later.
Okay.
Glastonbury's on this weekend.
Glastonbury's on.
Yeah.
We're in competition with the Glastonbury live.
What you don't realise is, someone at Glastonbury's just turned around to Dave Grohl and said, ZSR have got Star Wars Obsessed.
ZSR,
big screen with us on. That'd be awesome.
Look at this, Tez. Look at this. You should screenshot that, Tez. You should screenshot that.
No. He's dotted it. He's dotted it. So there's something else.
It's coming, isn't it? It's definitely coming.
It's coming.
So.
Yeah. There we go. Were you upset about? I mean, this one of my favorite scenes is the Hondo maneuver. That's at the cinema. My jaw was like, oh my, that's amazing.
The Hondo maneuver. What are you talking about?
What are you on about?
Yeah.
What's the Hondo maneuver? Where they go through the ship? They destroyed Holdo. I said Hondo. Sorry, I've only watched it I've only watched it maybe under 10 times.
Hondo's the pirate guy, isn't it?
Hondo's the pirate guy. Yeah, the Holdo. There are some great moments.
Oh, when she goes to
there's some great moments. Snoke. I was always a bit annoyed about Snoke dying because it was like I wanted to know who Snoke was. I found Snoke the most interesting thing about the Force Awakens, and then I was a bit like, oh, what? He was really just chopped him in half. Great scene there.
See that didn't bother me. It's just already subbed. Yay!
Yeah.
Because in the original trilogy, we didn't really know much about the Emperor either at the time.
No, you didn't ask, did you? You didn't ask.
So it was more or less the same thing, a mysterious character that was in control and then got killed.
But I think it was in between the Force Awakens finishing and the Last Jedi coming out. I was obsessed on YouTube with who is Snoke. Where has he come from? And I watched so much content about who is Snoke, and then it was like, oh, he was just a big tall guy in gold robes, and chopped in half.
in the gold bathrobe.
I'm on Pete's tomorrow. Me and Si and Universal Toy Collector on Pete's tomorrow. We're talking about musical scores, so that'll be good.
Oh, that'd be good. Yeah.
Johnson, question by Rudy. Thoughts on Yub Nub from Return of the Jedi? Personally, it's my favourite. I like the new visuals, but boy, do I miss out. I missed that song. I will admit. Did you go and see the 45th anniversary, Richard, at the cinema? And it came out a couple of months back. We went, when they re-released it on the cinema.
The 40th anniversary?
40th,
release, yeah. Oh, man.
You did a video on it, didn't you? I watched it.
I was not happy. I wasn't kidding when I sat down thinking it was the original.
Yeah, cinema original 83 version. Yeah.
I don't know what I was thinking because I know that George Lucas said we would never see the original ever again, but I sat down thinking, yep, this is going to be the original 40th anniversary.
I thought we were going to do it. Yeah.
And then all the special edition stuff started trickling in. I thought, oh no, it's this one.
Yeah.
And then when they had the Ewoks blinking, I was like, it's even worse. It's the worst one.
Yeah, and the Slice Noodles band.
The Jedi rocks. Oh, can't stand that.
Yeah, is annoying, isn't it? It is annoying. But
See, I don't
No way.
with the nose at the end of the film. I don't mind the first no, but it's the second no. I guess the long no, just a little no. I don't mind that. I don't mind the first one.
Yeah,
Just the second one. I should stop the one.
I don't mind this, but to me, I've never sat there and gone, oh, I wish it was it. But things like Yugnub, when you see it on the cinema, you haven't seen since I would have loved to have seen, heard that again. That would have been like awesome.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Have you ever sat down, Shabby, and watched them on VHS or try to find the laser discs? That's what you need to.
I've got them all here. I've got all the old. I've got VCR here with all the old, VHSs and stuff. I should set that up and watch them again and see what they're.
Watch them. Yeah.
Do you have the technology?
I have an old TV, and I've got the VCR. So I'll get it.
There you go. You should do that as a video.
I can't even transform bloody Transformers, so getting that thing up and running, I'm not sure about that.
A couple of cables. Did he have SCART leads in America?
SCART? Yeah, of course they did.
Did they what?
SCART leads.
We don't call them SCART leads, I don't think, over here. It's the one with the red, the yellow, and the white. You remember you plugged them into the back of the
No. The oblong one, SCART leads.
Yeah, it's the upgrade from those three plugs.
Many pins. With the many pins.
Yeah. It's this rectangle that goes in a.
SCART. Oh, but they don't have SCART lead in America.
What is that?
Oh, is it the USB?
No.
There's a loud one.
One of them, SCART lead.
No.
They don't have those in America. Why don't they have those in America?
What is that for?
This was compass. A composite lead. It was the best thing before HDMI came out.
No,
Yeah.
I've never seen that.
Boys, great fun.
I've got a drawer full of cables, lads. What do you want me to show now?
I just chuck them away.
Anyway.
Why is he? Yeah, that is funny. Right. Well, someone was it you, Matt, that said they've taken off all the Indiana Jones now on Disney? Because I'm sure it's back.
No, they've not. They've not put the Indiana Jones Adventures up on.
The young Indiana Jones.
We don't get Canada or America. Have not got it. Canada or UK, sorry, but America has it. Yeah.
Oh,
so
right.
we can't watch the Young Adventures of Indiana Jones, which is a shame. Don't know why. So it's like we can't watch the new Walking Dead in the UK either. So
what series 12?
Cheers. Yeah.
Why can't we watch it?
Because it's not streaming in the UK yet. So officially, yeah, Dead City. Yeah, I'd like to. Yeah, I keep seeing.
Oh.
Yeah, the new Dead City. Yeah.
Yeah, that looked interesting, but it's on a new streaming service, and I'm not paying for any more streaming.
Yeah,
we get
in the UK. We get Walking Dead on Disney Plus. It's part of Disney Plus. So, but they're not showing. They're not showing it. Yeah, but they're not showing the new one on Disney Plus for some reason.
We'll get it. We'll get it eventually.
Yeah, we'll get it eventually. Maybe after I've seen all the spoilers on TikTok. I keep going like this. No,
just delete your TikTok, Matt. You don't need TikTok.
I should stop watching TikTok. I really should. Yeah, because most of
they did that with Halo too. Because I was watching it and you were like, "It's not out here yet." And Star Trek, the very first Star Trek, Strange New World, you hadn't got that either.
No, it took for a while. Yeah, it's like Mandalorian, isn't it? We didn't get the Mandalorian until later on. So
I just watched Star Trek Strange New World for Spock's new wife. Oh, Spock's wife.
She's not in it yet. She's not in it yet, Shabby.
I know. Every week I'm like, I've been married for 20 years. I need Spock's wife. I'm like,
need Spock's wife. Good.
She's beautiful. Absolutely.
I want to ask Richard a question. What's your, because we like loads of American TV shows in the UK. What's your favourite British export that we do over there, like Doctor Who or Red Dwarf or The English Office.
Well,
Benny Hill. Don't say Benny Hill.
well,
Benny Hill's
I
an
enjoyed
icon,
Benny
so-
Hill when I was younger.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't watched very many lately. I think the last thing was Doctor Who. When they
Doctor
had
Who.
Capaldi.
Yeah.
That was the last time I saw Doctor Who with Capaldi.
Probably
right.
the best last time you see Doctor Who. Yeah.
That's right. The Amiga had that SCART lead, and Amiga had it. And
Did
Des is
it?
just
The Amiga?
And Des
I
brought
don't know.
something up. Or was
The
it
Amiga's
Jonathan?
Amiga was for posh kids. I didn't know an Amiga. Yeah.
Had the gold plated
SCART,
USB
yeah.
ports as well, didn't they? I remember when HD first came out, you needed a SCART lead for HD and
connectors and stuff. Yeah.
How did we start talking about SCART leads? How did we?
Yeah, we have to
Because I'm a
apologise,
massive
Richard. We go all over the place.
I'm a massive cable geek. We've got to ask the gravy question to Rich later.
Well, talking about Des has come up with the most important. We have a question, Richard, that we ask every guest that comes. So this question has been asked over 107 times, and now you're the lucky guy to get the question. The question is, do you have gravy on your chips? Or do you eat your chips dry?
Fries. You got to remember. You got to. Yeah.
You got to get it. Yeah.
When you're talking about gravy, are you talking about
Fish
any
and
kind
chip
of
shop.
sauce?
You're in England right now, mate. You've been
Not biscuits and gravy. Like Thanksgiving gravy. Thanksgiving gravy.
Really?
Thanksgiving gravy. Yeah.
Yeah, we have it on chips over here. So we always ask our guests, would you rather have it fries dry or would you have it with gravy? So
wow, I've never had it with gravy.
Yeah, beef gravy and chips, salt and vinegar.
I think it would be good. Yeah, I would try it.
Didn't you say
Matt likes his chips like Gandhi's flip flop. Do you know what I mean? He likes it dry as anything.
Gandhi's flip flop.
I think that would be yummy.
I like mine with seasoning, but I don't like my chips to be wet. Okay. Yeah.
That's how posh Matt is. Well, I don't think I've ever used the words chips and seasoning together ever. Seasoning. What's that?
Yeah, salt and pepper. Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Oh, Tony said a good thing about chips and gravy.
Pung. What is pung?
Yeah. Pung. No, it's 7 o'clock for me. Yeah, what is that? Going through. Shabby's going through
Pung.
Pung Far. He's missed the last.
Oh, Pung Far. That's the Star Trek thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Pung Far. Oh, okay.
Pung Far. Yeah, 7 year. Yes.
I sound like a teenage girl when she comes on. I just go.
I prefer number one, so I prefer number one. She's
she's cute too. But I didn't know that the doctor in it, the blonde doctor, is Australian. Jess Bush, she's called, and she's Australian, so it's great. So
wow.
Star Trek, man. Go from one to
It's Midnight, Monty Python, Flying Circus. That was a
of course. Yeah. Faulty Towers, Red Dwarf. Yeah. To the web, sorry, 28.
Brilliant.
Oh, is it 28?
I'm in two minds again to see it. I don't know.
I'm going to go and see it. I'm going to go and see it. I'm going to see it. Yeah.
I've seen all the other ones. I've seen all the other ones in the cinema.
Yeah, I've got to see Indiana Jones in the cinema.
From 81.
Oh, the Dial of Destiny.
Yeah.
What about you, Richard? Are you going to go and see it?
Yes, I will.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the first 3 Indiana Jones movies. So
me too.
My fingers are crossed that this will be good.
I don't know. See, that's the thing. I don't want that feeling of going and being pissed off when I come out. I hate that feeling. You know what I mean? Like,
you don't want the Last Jedi effect on you again.
The Last Jedi.
I gotta admit, Matthew, the Last Jedi. I didn't know what to think. I was like that. I wasn't mad about. I didn't come out of the cinema. That was shit. I was like, what have I just seen? That's what I was like. I was like,
they've killed Luke. They've killed Luke. That
oh,
took a while.
That
took a while to sink
heartbreak.
in.
Shabby will never get over that heartbreak. Do you know what I mean? But
yeah,
I don't. That's what it was for me, Matthew. I remember coming out and I'm like, we have a tradition. I've got nieces and nephews here, so there's loads of us go, and they all go because they know their uncle Shabby loves it, and they all come and what did you think? What did you think? And I'm like, I don't know what to think. I was like that for days, and it wasn't until I went on YouTube and I saw the majority of people absolutely hated it. I thought, well, fair enough. But, you know,
but you've not watched it since, have you, Shabby? You've not watched it since.
No, watch it. I tell you why. I
watched it a couple of weeks ago. I sat and with all its, you know, the controversy, I still enjoyed it as a film. Listen, you know, the Battle of Crate is amazing. Visually, it's awesome.
I think it's because, Tez, this is our form of escapism. This is a thing where we come in and we have a laugh and we joke and we're positive. And I could hear myself moaning about stuff, about pre-orders, about this, and I just stopped. I just thought, you know what? Because I don't, and that's why I won't watch that again, because I know it will get me wound up, and I know it will get me mad.
Well, you buy the figure, you buy all the Black Series Last Jedi figures. You hypocrite! You hypocrite!
Oh, Dark Reign, I love that. Do you know what I mean? I know. I think that's what it was. I don't like it, but that's what I thought as well. And when I saw Rey at Star Wars Celebration come out for the up and coming movie, the only thing I thought was, oh no, not again. As if to say,
as long as it's written well, as long as it's written well.
You know,
yeah, I think they might have learned a lesson, but hopefully,
I think going with the new Pixar movie. I mean, and The Little Mermaid. I mean, I'm sure they're great family films, but I think Disney needs to sort of. I think they need to pull back on these remakes they're doing and just make something original. You can make remakes, that's fine. Make remakes, just put them out on Disney Plus, but don't put them in the cinema. Maybe spend less money and just get back to what you're good at.
That's why I'm looking forward to that one. That's going to be set like the very beginning of the Jedi. That's the most interesting film to me. That sounds really good. Yeah, 25,000. Yeah,
you got people just going mental. I'm never subbing to Disney Plus, and I'm never doing. I could never be that person. I love Star Wars. I was never like that. And like I say, The Mandalorian was awesome. Do you know what I mean? I didn't mind the Book of Boba Fett. I know it wasn't what everybody wanted, but it was watchable. I liked it. You know, so I'm glad with it. So he's, you know, nothing's got. I think. The thing with us lot is we had lightning in the bottle with those three films. They mean more to us than anything, you know. But we've got to get down to that point. Is we're never going to see that again. We're never going to see three films that we absolutely adore like that. And as long as we can sit back and say, well, it was all right, and this kind of thing, it's fair enough. But
I think because we're not kids anymore. If we were kids again, maybe it's different.
You're 100% right. But that's, I don't know about you, Richard, but that gave me that thrill as well. When Return of the Jedi, we've all seen people in the chat countless of times, but when you went to see it in the cinema, it was still like I loved it. You know, it was packed and everyone was cheering and happy. We took my son's girlfriend, and she knows nothing about Star Wars, never seen it, and she loved it. She thought it was great. So I thought that's how I want to get it back to, you know, where everybody can enjoy Star Wars, and you know, instead of coming on streams and slagging it off all the time.
That would be nice.
It would be nice. Let's have a look. I'll definitely not posh there. Spectrum. So, Richard, tell us about the desert when you took those pictures. How hard was? I mean, I know we watched the edited version, but how hard was that to find the actual positions with the photos and all that sort of stuff?
It was a bit of a challenge because even though the park services had a map of it. And even on the app, it has a map of the general location. There wasn't a plaque or any kind of note saying this is the exact spot you need to be. So basically we had to walk a little bit of ways. And then I was using the pictures, the references from the movies and walking around with my phone going, okay, is it here? Is this it? Is this where it is? So, but it was a good journey because, you know, that was the exploration part of it. We just, you know, got to walk around and look around the whole place and experience, you know, the area that these filmmakers were and the actors were as they created Star Wars. And then, you know, there was the one part that was discovered by my friend that wasn't even on the map, the part where the Jawas were hiding and R2 crossed like this between the two rocks. My friend just happened to find that, just looked there and like, whoa, okay, this is great.
It doesn't look like anything's changed much after 40 years either, does it?
It doesn't. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
I think with all the weather, except for the weather you get. Sorry.
What were you saying?
So just do you think with all the weather that you get over there that it would change dramatically?
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah. But we know that the area where they poured the concrete so R2 can roll across, that is the only thing that was weathering away really bad, and you could see it.
Yeah. Brilliant. And along Tony's turned up. They are chips and gravy. There you go. There you go.
Yay.
We're loving it, Joe Fest.
Tony, chips and gravies. But sorry, Ripley got out the bathroom window when in the neighbour's garden. The neighbour just knocked on the door.
Got out of the bathroom window, went into the neighbour's garden.
Yeah. Well, we've got a flat roof and it jumps over the fence.
It's a dog. It's a dog just in that. It's not a cat.
No, sorry. Yeah.
So
Tony likes his chips and gravy. Yes.
You posh little wankers. I tell you what, the way G-Force talks and sometimes Scuba, they sound more English than we do, don't they? They love all this slang.
They love all the English. All the English banter, yeah.
All right, Gap, nice to see you, buddy. Mr. Scuba Pete. There you go. So Leslie and Scuba went to England last year, Richard.
Yeah.
And I think Pete preferred curry sauce, didn't he? Pete was his curry sauce on his chips. But because
you don't really get curry. You don't really get. Well, no, I've had a curry in the States, but it was more like a Thai curry. Yeah. Like a curry.
So, I swear he says an unexpected word at every purpose.
Brazier.
I thought that would get me back in his good graces. Kind of brilliant. So whereabouts was it? Because I thought it was the desert, but is it the desert? It's in California, right? That's where
Jim Morrison stuff. That was
Death Valley.
Death Valley. Death Valley, right? You're right.
Yeah. Wow. There's a point where it's like below sea level, deep. It's pretty amazing.
Into the bowl. It's like Jim Morrison stuff. That was. It's like ride the snake.
Yeah. And it's not that far from you, is it, Richard? It's not. Is it a few hours away? Is it or?
I believe it's about 5 hours from me. So what we did was we booked a stay in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
And it was only 2 hours away.
Oh, right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. It took up most of the day, or was it over a few days you actually walked around? So, yeah.
What's that?
Was it over a couple of days you did that, or was it just one day you did the whole thing?
No, we were able to complete the whole thing in the one day.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
We couldn't just take our sweet time because some of the locations are pretty far, miles away.
Yeah.
So we had to hop in the car, drive a few miles, and then spend our time there in the spot. And then when we were done, then we had to go. It took us pretty much, we got there in the morning, probably about 9-10 in the morning, and we didn't leave until about 5 in the afternoon. And I wanted to
because we don't.
Sorry. Richard, have you seen Tommy Boy?
I have not.
Brilliant. I haven't. No, not every American knows what it is either.
Everything's everyone's.
It's Callahan. And I'm saying to all the lads will love this, and I'll bring it up and I'll say Callahan Auto Parts, right? Never seen it, and I'm like, what are you talking about? No,
Richard, have you seen the British movie With Nell and I?
No.
Oh, that would be great if you'd seen that. That would be like,
have you watched Stargate, the series and the film? Have you watched that, Richard?
I've only seen the film.
All right, Shabby's not seen any of Stargate. So
Oh, yeah,
no. Sorry, how can you not?
And he calls himself a geek. I'm just.
I wasn't an avid Stargate. No, that's just mad. Yeah.
But it's like the same with Star Trek. I was making it out by because I watched Strange New Worlds. That I'm not. I've never seen one episode of The Next Generation. I think I saw a couple of the 60s ones.
What?
Never seen it. No.
Yeah.
What were you doing in the 90s, man?
I can't remember the 90s.
Well, I can't remember much the 90s either, but I remember watching whatever.
6 o'clock in the evening, 6 o'clock, BBC Two. It would always be on.
I watched every single one, but yeah.
I think the only two things that stick out for the 90s for me was the 1990 Italy World Cup, and probably at the end, the millennium change at the end. In between, it's just a blur for me, Tez, as it is for you, and as it is for
I went to a couple of parties. Which a couple of
one or two, Tez. I went to one or two parties. Good old Claire's here. Brilliant. Yeah. So if you have any questions for Richard, put them up in the chat. I'd love to chat to you. Richard, out of all that collection you have, I mean, I see the barge behind you.
I was going to say that.
That droids thing you got, I was telling Matt about it. Have you got that droids thing, Andy, the box thing that you just recently purchased? That was awesome.
Yes, I do.
Let me make you big. Look at this, Matt. Look at this. This is amazing.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at that. Looks mint, doesn't it? Looks like it's just off the shelf.
New.
I think it's got the price sticker still on it. Wow.
Yeah. It's gorgeous.
Oh, wow.
That is amazing.
I remember going to an antiques fair in the 90s and seeing that and the Droids A-Wing, and they were like £10 each. And I was like, I'm never going to get that. I was like kicking myself, man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Don't see droid stuff, do you? I love the cartoon, and everyone hates it. I just love it. I love the cartoon.
I like the cartoon.
It all looks very
I
good.
love it. It's my favorite cartoon.
Terrible.
I just think it's so innocent, and just the way R2 moves more, and it's just
So, Rich, what was your? I think you've covered it in one of your videos, but just okay, what was your first Star Wars figure as a kid, and what was your first ship? What was your or what's your favorite? What kind of, like, if you had to choose one thing out of your vintage collection, what would you run into a burning house for?
That is a tough question.
That's a very hard, isn't it? It's always a hard one.
Well, as far as my first figures, that one's difficult because I don't remember which one was my first. I had a set of figures at first, and I don't remember which came first. It was like Luke, Leia, Darth Vader, Chewbacca. Yeah. And then they were stolen. All of my figures were stolen.
Oh, good.
And by a neighbor kid, and then he moved away, and it gone. So I think I may have told this story somewhere, but I decided I had to repurchase my collection, and I thought, okay, I can only get one figure right now. Which one do I want to get? And I was thinking about my friend who was also a major Star Wars fan and had the whole collection, but he didn't have Hammerhead. So I decided to get Hammerhead.
Yeah. That's a great one.
I got Hammerhead. You don't have Hammerhead.
Better than Alien. Why not?
Yeah. Well, Matt, you're Greedo, aren't you?
I'm a big Greedo fan. Yeah.
I'm Snaggletooth, Hammerhead. Those the creatures from the cantina are just like even Walrus-Man is the best.
Yeah, I've got a carded Hammerhead up there, and it's one of the ones I will never get rid of. So
nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Get rid of it. Yeah.
So all that is behind you?
Yeah, Matt's got one of them. Yeah. There's my Star Wars.
That's great.
Yeah, I've got quite a few. Yeah, quite a few there.
Beautiful.
Yeah. That's a good question.
What loose ones over there, so you can't see them.
What are the movie or TV series second?
Yeah, all my loose ones are over there.
Yeah, Matt, let me make you big a minute before we get on to Connor's question. Just show Richard there.
Oh. Yeah, that's all my loose. All my loose. Yeah.
You see.
Wow, I love it.
Yeah.
We've all got it out.
The vintage Falcon.
Yeah, the one up there, that's the Power of the Force, Power of the Force when they re-released it. So I prefer that one. Yeah, the Power. I got a vintage mini rigs.
Would you ever? Would Richard ever like? Yeah, make me big, Shabby. Make me big.
I'm making you big right now, Sonny Jim.
Would Richard ever would get a Palatoy Death Star?
If I could, I would. I love it. That is brilliant.
Great, that.
Scuba got one, didn't he? Scuba went to England.
Scuba got one, yeah, from Celebration. Brilliant.
And there's mine right there. There's my vintage Falcon. You see it? An old vintage Star Wars.
Yeah. Excellent.
We're all massive.
Love it.
I mean, it's where it starts for us all, really. Let's be perfectly honest. Star Wars, what it was all about. But anyway, Connor's got a question for you, Richard. We know you're a big Star Wars obsessed. But what other movie or TV show is second to you? So, what if you could start collecting something, or what would it be?
It would have to be the Star Trek shows. I love this. It started with the Next Generation, and because there wasn't any new Star Wars at the time, and the only thing that could take its place was Star Trek.
Yeah.
And Star Trek: The Next Generation came out, and I loved it. So it would be.
They loved it. And what was the other one you told me about? Not Babylon 5. It wasn't Star Trek, but you lot went, Shabby, you got to watch Babylon 5.
Yeah, Babylon 5 is brilliant.
Yeah, I love Babylon 5.
Oh man, yeah.
I've never seen Babylon 5.
Yeah. We ever into your Matt's never seen the Blues Brothers, Richard. Matt's never seen the Blues Brothers.
Oh wow, I've seen
it. Go watch it.
Yes, sorry. He will do one day. He will do one day. Everybody's going to send him a DVD.
I don't do musicals, Richard. I'm not very into musicals.
It's not a musical.
I class it as a musical.
It's not. Yeah, it's not traditional in a sense that the songs move the story. It's just like they do concerts, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, the concerts and the classic. Rachel, the Rita Franklin, James Brown, man.
I'm tempted not to watch it just to infuriate them even more.
It's got the best car chases in the movie of the 80s. It's like that's 101 how to do a car chase. It's fun.
Lots piles of cars just smashing into each other.
And Skate Electric have just brought out the Blues Brothers Skate Electric race and chase.
So collecting wise, Richard, would you say you don't have any modern now? Just you stick to vintage? You've kind of like got rid of the modern, or do you keep some modern?
No, you've got some Power of the Force like Richard there, and you've got from there onwards.
You just is a love for vintage, really? Yeah.
It's mostly vintage. Yeah, I do have how do I get there?
Let me make you big
there.
The Sandcrawler.
Oh yeah, you've got Sandcrawler.
You've got radio control Sandcrawler as well.
That's the radio control. That's the vintage. This is the one that they sell at Disney.
Oh yes, the Disney one.
It's Disney one,
bigger, isn't it? Yeah.
It's much
I keep
bigger.
saying getting that one. Getting that one. Yeah.
Lots of really cool features on it. Lots of sounds. Lots of things open up.
Yeah.
I mean, you could just stare behind Richard all day, couldn't you? Look.
I know. I'm just don't shrink him.
It's got his sail barge open. I like that. It's all open.
I do like the way you display your B wings and A wings and stuff. That's really nice. And we went to
decorate that room. I watched it all.
Moving his Falcon. That was the last video I watched. We went to like Transformers, G.I. Joe, or any other 80s toy line, or Mask, or anything like that. Or
Transformer very briefly.
The
fascination didn't last long because it went back to Star Wars.
Yeah.
No, I was never into G.I. Joe.
No, I wasn't either. G.I. Joe or Action Force. Lots of my friends had it, or He-Man or anything. Into He-Man?
No.
See, he's pure blood, Shabby. He's pure blood, Shabby. Pure vintage.
It was like Star Wars. My attention just goes Star Wars. Look, there's Transformers, Star Wars, like that.
So what was Gary like? Because obviously when you met Gary and so forth, did you go, oh, by the way, I come with all this? Do you know what I
mean? He was totally cool about it. Yeah, he just, I would talk about Star Wars and my love about Star Wars, and he would just listen. And
does he collect though, Richard? Does he collect? Because I've got when you did a live stream a couple of months back, Richard, and I said I left a comment saying, we'd love to see him in more of your videos. He's just brilliant. Does he collect himself, or does he just, oh, that's Richard's thing and that's what Richard does? And
he loves owls, so he collects owls.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Twitcher. Yeah.
So shirts,
yeah,
figurines, pillows, pictures, anything that has an owl on it.
Okay.
He'll want it. He'll want it. He'll add it.
Yeah. Wow.
Let's have a look. Question for everybody. Is there anything from the expanded universe that you feel, oh, tons of stuff, Rudy? Where do I start, man? Tons of stuff from the expanded
with your books and stuff as well, yeah.
But, yeah, I've read so many books, and there's so many good stories, and obviously the Knights of the Old Republic games that came out and stuff. I'd love them to all start putting, but I think they will. I think eventually they'll start picking stuff. I think the new Ahsoka's going to be that. I think there's going to be a lot of Timothy Zahn's.
I'm looking forward to that. Can't wait.
So, yeah, I'd love to see that. What about you, Richard?
Am I passionate about anything expanded universe? No.
Yeah.
No?
It's mostly original trilogy.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. Yeah. They, even when they did the whole Shadows of the Empire, that whole multimedia thing,
the comic,
I just went,
Oh, no.
There's no film. There's no film, is there? There should have been a film.
Yeah.
I mean, I got the Dark Horse comics, but I could
They could have just done a film. I don't know why they didn't. Yeah.
What I think it was
Andy Hollow Chronicles, I think it's his favourite book. He loves this. He got the vinyl soundtrack. They went all out without a movie. It was weird for that.
Can you get a vinyl soundtrack?
Yeah, Andy's got the actual soundtrack, Shadows of the Empire. The
what?
Yeah,
And what? You read the story, listen to it. Is that right?
Yeah, he's got the actual thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I'll talk to Andy and I'll get Andy to put it on Instagram so you can see it all. It's amazing. I've never seen this before. The Shadows of the Empire, the artwork from the book is on the front of this, the vinyl record soundtrack of it. So wow, awesome.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. I know I've never seen Stargate Biker. It's just something that,
It was on every weekend, wasn't it, Matt, on Sky? It was just like
it was on.
You couldn't not turn on the TV and the Stargate.
It's on now. It's on. There's a whole channel on dedicated to Stargate. On I think on the Sci-Fi channel has it on or whatever. It's always on. Stargate is always on. Like Friends, it's always on.
Oh wow! Yeah, that was a series I couldn't get into.
Really?
Scuba picked up a lunchbox and a thing for USO. I don't think I ever saw that either, UFO. I remember I loved Captain Scarlet. I loved Joe 19.
I think it's probably my least favourite Jerry Anderson UFO because it wasn't puppets, was it? It was live action.
No. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. How the heck do you perfect symmetry of the grey of your beard? There you go.
Good genetics. Family genetics, man.
Yeah, pretty much.
See, mine's another way. I'm all white except for those parts that are brown.
Oh my gosh!
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
that is so crazy.
I know, because Matt will tell you that I'm grey, but I'm not grey. Matt just makes it up.
You're
just for men. Hair colouring.
Said it, not me.
all those red boxes that you think are Black Series red, the red spines. That's just shades of just for men.
I see stashism in it. That's what you're
Sorry.
Let's try and catch up with this. I tell you what, this chat is awesome, man. Every time you stop for a minute, it flies by.
Jump in,
I'm talking about these with his. Yeah, if you've never seen Left Coast Beards, he's got a beard to be proud of, hasn't he? Oh, Rick.
It's like the
very long beard.
Yeah. Oh, see, that's a show I did watch, Space 1999. I remember that one.
Yeah, there we go. That's
very dark, wasn't it? Very dark.
Yeah.
Maya.
That didn't have much joy in it, did it? Really?
So remember, you shut the door, the wall would do that for about 30 seconds. You know what I mean?
Wow.
I call man, and Simon's my brother just found that tub, didn't he? Full of them all as well. We kept everything, so I was in that
my mum was always very good at keeping the stuff.
Is there anything you haven't got, Richard? I mean, you see your collection, and is there anything you think, oh, I've got to get hold of that? That's what I really want.
Yeah, there's something still hunting for. Yeah, there's something still after. Yeah.
I'm still looking for the ATL Interceptor.
Interceptor. Which one?
What
That one?
The droids one. Yeah.
That's another one
The
from the
droids one,
droids
yeah.
collection. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
finding
Yeah.
that's very difficult to find.
yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I recently purchased the body rigs. So I got the
mini rig. Yeah. Oh wow! And the bubbles aren't yellow either.
It's all over.
Yeah,
Because the bubbles usually go really yellow. That's not
a bad one. Yeah, because they go like brown. Can't really see the thing.
Yeah. So
Wow.
Yeah, Andy's got the same one, but his is very dark, the bubble. So he took his out and it's the perfect. Yeah.
And
So
they're not mini rigs. They are body rigs.
There's something that really Hasbro could re-release, couldn't they? They'd be really popular.
Oh, you got the Endor one.
Yeah.
What was the other one? There was the skiff skimmer, that one.
There's a little sniper one, isn't there? Is it called
the Imperial Sniper, yeah.
Yeah, the Imperial Sniper, yeah.
that's the one I'm missing, the Imperial Sniper.
Yeah, they're great. They're great. And people just don't, a lot of people don't know about those, do they? They just don't know. He shows people and they go, what are they?
Well, there's obviously less of them manufactured because they were 885, weren't they? Late 85.
Yeah. And it's very hard to find.
To me,
Alison,
that's
we've told him Princess Leia's in it, you know, he doesn't.
To me, that's something Hasbro could come out with on the retro collection quite easily as a little vehicle. They could do those.
Yeah.
But
for sure.
They just don't want to do. You're a massive fan of Stan Solo stuff as well, aren't you? I think you just saw his video.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
He also biker. Does he see you? Stan Solo biker.
Oh, he's got the baby Bantha.
I got the baby Bantha. Oh wow! Yeah.
I love that.
It's so cute.
Yeah, man, that's great.
And it's so crazy now. All the droids are going for crazy money now. Did you? I've got a few of the droids. It's crazy.
I was able to get all the droids.
All of them. Oh, I got 3. I think. Yeah, I got 3 of the different ones, and I got a blue snag as well, which I'm quite proud of. So
the animated debut.
The animated one. Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Proper really,
it's great with a cape on, isn't it?
Yeah. Did you get the Iconicon shiny one as well?
I did. I got that one.
Yeah.
And then he also created an off-world Jawa.
Oh, hang on.
Oh yeah, with the red eyes, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, the red peeps. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got the red eyes. Yeah, look at that. Yeah.
So these are fantastic. I mean, just.
Yeah, Matt's got a few Stan Solos.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Question for you all. Of our friend, our good pal Luke, what you guys think of the new Star Wars Outlaw game? Looks fantastic.
I won't be able to play it though. It'd be a new
game.
Xbox. You've not seen the trailer?
No, I've seen it, but I can't get it. I'll have to buy a bloody brand new Xbox or a brand new bloody PlayStation 5.
I don't know if Star Wars Outlaws is that out?
Yeah, no, it's good. Go on YouTube, Richard, and watch the trailer. It's a new world play game. It's an online world play game.
It looks fantastic. I'll go around to Luke's house and play it.
Yeah, rumors said like Dash Render is going to be in it and people like that. And it's a female. I can't even remember what's the character. The female character. She's got a big. She's got an assassin droid as her, with a coat.
No, it does look really good. Yeah, question. What's your favorite? What's Richard's favorite Star Wars video game? Like going back from the sit-down Star Wars vector graphics cabinet right up to the new stuff. What's your favorite Star Wars video game?
If you are a gamer,
well, you might not play any. That might not get, yeah.
Yeah, I'm a gamer, and I recently played Jedi Survivor.
Great.
Okay.
Yes.
Which I liked it, but I'm not fond of the platforming. The whole,
jumping,
the jumping and the trial and error kind of. Oh, I messed that up. I got to do it again. Oh, I messed it up. Got to do it again. It's
too much jumping around, Richard. It's not too much jumping around. I'm too old. I'm too old for jumping around.
Not you jumping though, Matt. Do you know what I mean? He's like, he makes hold me back. Oh, you know what I mean?
He's a bit of his apple tree with his top off chainsaw.
Run around and shoot story. You don't want to be doing acrobats and things.
Yeah,
and,
I totally agree with that.
Yeah, thank you. I'm not the only question.
Lord Milvalda, now we answered this before, Steve, but I don't know whether you heard it or not. But he's asking, Richard, did you like Rogue One as it's so close to the original? You see, that's why I thought you would have loved it, Richard, because of that.
All the aesthetic stuff.
I did not. A lot of people keep saying that, and I don't feel it.
You don't feel it's close, no?
No.
The 70s hairstyles, the British accents, the 70s moustaches. I thought that was spot on.
It was just a total drag. I watched it like 3 times, hoping to like it, and still just it's just a bummer. The movie is just a bummer all the way through. I just can't.
See, I think Shabby needs to watch Last Jedi 2 more times, and then he can say it's not that good. So
Once. I watched
it a few more times, Shabby, and then you'll understand.
I will, I'm busy for the next 5 years. I'll watch it after that.
Just embrace it. You can still dislike Last Jedi.
Yeah.
You can still have as a movie, I can sit and still watch it as a one-off and enjoy it for what it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll have a deal with
I prefer that to. Sorry, Matt. I prefer that to Skywalker. Sorry, Matt. Go on, Matt. Sorry.
I'll have a deal with Shabby. If I do come to America.
Yes.
And I do come and stay with him. He's got to sit there and watch it with me. There you go.
I'm not blink, Matt. I'm not blink.
I like it.
Yeah, that'd be good, wouldn't it? I want to make the effort to come all the way over to see him.
I know, but that's the thing. Why would I do that to you, right? If you spent all that money to come and see your pal Shabby, why would I want to sit in a what? We'd have to go out doing. We'd have no time, Matt, to watch it.
We've got no time.
Have that burger place.
Gentlemen, our good friends in Australia are up. Nice to see Mr. Crusher.
Scott, usual Mike's here as well, and Tony's here.
That's brilliant.
Good morning, Mike.
G'day, Mike. Good morning.
Good morning. Hunting for a
Saturday morning.
I love Amigo General Lee. There was a guy selling reproduction ones on Facebook, and they look pretty cool too. So yeah,
they've got to bring a Playmobil General Lee out, haven't they? Really.
PGM from New Zealand asks, Obsessed, you're OG of the OG, right? So you have got the OGs of the movie, but not the added. What's that?
The added in.
Special editions.
Special editions.
I have both. I stopped because I wanted them on DVD. So the only way to really get them on, well, I guess there's this fan edit versions, but I wanted official DVD, and that's where I stopped.
Yeah,
I didn't do the re-release in the 2011 with that whole box set where the
Skywalker one. Yeah, I got the Skywalker
where he added more alterations to the movie.
Yeah.
I
don't think I've seen this one.
Oh, Greedo's got the extra word, which is on the Disney Plus, isn't it?
Oh,
McClunky.
That's a good question, that bike. I went the other way. I don't know whether you saw it or not, but Polar Chronicles just sent me a vintage Snake Mountain, right? And after the video, I'm cleaning it all up and putting it all away. And then I had that thought, I wonder who the child is who had this and where the story came from and that kind of thing. You know what I mean? That's the nicest thing about vintage toys. There's always like, some kid had this.
Yeah, there's history. History.
Yeah, it's like the love goes into it and it's passed on, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a good point. I think we all do that kind of thing, don't we? Where because especially when it's vintage, there's a story behind every figure, isn't there? And every toy, like where did it come from, and where's it been? I mean, all my Star Wars is mostly Palatoy, and it's come all the way to the States with me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
One of these days, I'd like to get something from Palatoy.
Oh, you shouldn't have said that. Yeah. The Lord be now.
Get yourself
send me Palatoy.
Trying to think, a Palatoy X-wing, an X-wing about the electronics.
Yeah, that's different, isn't it? Palatoy X-wing. Yeah.
What else? That's really different. The land speeder.
Oh, yeah. on the back of ours, didn't we? In the American one, and our R2 was chromed in the American one, wasn't? So there's a few things about the X-wing that was
the Palatoy Stormtrooper troop carrier, which you've got down on the bottom shelf. You get the one.
No lid, no bonnet.
Oh,
yeah, we got.
Oh wow!
Look at that. So, yeah,
I got the Kenner one.
And this is actual silver tape instead of actual chromed.
Is
plastic.
that tape on it? Is it?
What?
It's tape. It's tape. Yeah.
Oh, I never.
Because I know because I took it off and refurbed
because
it.
the bonnet doesn't open either, does it, Matt? On that one?
No, it doesn't. No, it's still the gear.
Is that just silver tape?
Yeah, it's like a chrome tape. Yeah, because I peeled it off because I had to. Because I bought this and there was black panel here or something, and I removed it, refurbed it, and the actual the gear knob was broken, so I had to fix it.
Looks immaculate, that Matt. You did a great job on it.
It looks great.
I polished up it needs doing again.
On the bottom, mine says Cincinnati, Ohio. What's it say on yours? Leicestershire.
Yeah, Cincinnati. Yeah.
Oh, the mold's the same then.
All the mold said Cincinnati, didn't they? They all said it.
Yeah,
I think they did. Apart from like the Death Star and things like that, and
you've had some love tonight, Richard. This chat are big fans. I'm so glad you all subbed because we wouldn't say it if you didn't like it. Richard's one of those channels that when you go there, you're gonna enjoy it. You're gonna like it. He's funny.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I loved it when you traded in all those figures and you were really annoyed that you only got like $19 for them and you saw the price. You're charging this for it. That's like we have to charge that. That's not fair, wasn't it? That was. Were you thinking, I should have just kept these and put them on eBay? I would have got more on eBay, wouldn't you, or something? Yeah.
I wasn't thinking that because most of them were given to me.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
so
right. It's good.
I was like,
Yeah. And it was all modern stuff anyway, wasn't it, really?
We'll say hello to our Luke, which is awesome. After seeing those lovely Troidoid vehicles, what are your guys' favourite vehicles and why? Which is obviously ridiculously hard to answer. I think my favourite iconic playset kind of toy is the Falcon, but my favourite Star Wars toy is the Imperial Shuttle. And ever since Bulgy sent me one of them, it blew me. That thing, it always evaded me as a kid. Never had one, never found one, never could afford one, never saw one. And then Bulgy sent me one, and I thought, wow, so I think it's the Imperial. I think it
has to be the Slave One for me. So I think that's
vintage or that one.
That's a great one.
That one, I think. Seeing it, and seeing it in the Mandalorian again was great, and Book of Boba Fett.
Yeah. So. I think for me, it's the. I think it's the Death Star and as a kid, I always wanted to hunt down the Creature Cantina, and it was only until like the mid '90s I picked one up. It was just that scene in Star Wars is Star Wars, you know.
Yeah.
That was like a whole universe of creatures.
Does Richard know about Palalee? Does he know about Lee Gregory's stuff?
I was going to say I've got one ready. Did you ever? Oh shit! Fell apart. Our mate Lee, he makes. It's all falling apart. But he makes Palatoy. Oh, here we go. Let's flip it around. Palitoy. He makes he's got loads of irons in the fires. So this is his first one. This is the first one that's available. I think he's doing a second run. So this is the Death Star detention block. So you've got like so it's all in the sort of the cardboard sort of Palitoy style. And he's made sort of bespoke, and this is been given the thumbs up by Bob Reekin as well, who designed all those Palatoy stuff. Cardboard is king. Yeah, cardboard is king.
There you go.
Yeah. He's a nice fellow as well, isn't he? Really nice.
I've just lost me Stormy Luke. He just fell behind me hard through his.
Oh no. We're coming to the end of it now, but honestly, Richard, we could have you on all week, mate. He's been so... I just can't believe it, because I reached out, and I'm going to repeat myself, but I thought, he won't come on, he'll be at work, he'll be doing... And then I thought, well, actually, you made my night coming on here, Rich. You really have.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you inviting me.
Oh,
It's amazing actually how many people we know now that are actually teachers and Star Wars collectors.
Yeah,
There's quite a lot.
Yeah, we
Quite a
know
lot.
a handful of Star Wars.
Yeah, we know quite a few. Yeah.
Well, just before, Richard, I don't think we asked what your favourite vehicle was. What's your favourite? If you had to get rid of it all and keep one, which one would it be?
Ooh,
it would have to be wrong way. The Slave One.
yeah,
Vintage
That was
Slave One.
always
classic.
Yeah.
vintage Slave One.
It's just different,
Yeah.
isn't it? It's completely different
Yeah.
from anything else. So, yeah.
Lucas,
And then,
any
yeah.
Lego Star Wars, Richard? Have you got any of that?
I do not. I
Ooh.
have no interest in collecting anything Lego.
Wow.
It was
Dusty.
never something that I
Dusty.
grew up with. You know,
Yeah.
There was never any Lego Star Wars when I was a kid, so I
No,
don't have any kind
there's
of
no-
affinity for it or
And
nostalgia.
it's so
so
expensive, Richard. It's so expensive,
This
Really
next
expensive,
and you got to
feel like-
build it. Who wants to?
and you got to
right.
You gotta build it.
the
No.
goddamn thing.
no.
this
I just my goal
Go
is
on, Mitch, go on.
to finish the original Kenner vintage line,
Yeah.
and then I will expand from there.
Yeah,
Why not?
that's a good.
Yeah.
That's a good jumping off point. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
This
quite
next,
good.
this next comment I'm going to show up is one of the reasons why when you've subbed to Richard, you'll know exactly what we've all said, and it's this one. This is priceless. It was brilliant. It was brilliant. It really was. I couldn't agree more, Rob. I could not agree more. You feel, don't you? Because you're like, oh, they're out of all that money, and those bloody sods have done that to everybody. But then you watch the way Richard did it, and you're like, yeah, that's the way to do it. That's the way to do it.
Yeah, you got to laugh sometimes, right?
No,
Yeah.
but it was awful. It's not right. It leaves a bad taste in all our mouths, doesn't it? You know what I mean? So anyway, same Shabby. I wanted the input. Yeah, I know what you mean. It was so hard to get hold of. And every time I found one as I got older, because obviously you're all right with money, aren't you? And when you're older and you buy what you want, if you will. But I could never find one that was complete, or was always dodgy.
Yeah.
It was always
I'm still missing the ramp off mine. I got mine in early 2000s and never got round to getting a ramp.
Well, no, it's therapeutic. I think toy collecting itself
Yeah.
is therapeutic. You know, I love it. You're right there, Luke. That's a good point.
Yeah,
Awesome
I think it
stream,
is.
Shabby Man says, oh, yeah, thanks, Kieran. Yeah, I'm just going to get to the bottom and then I'm going to let Richard go, and Matt's on his way out. Look at him.
On his way out, he's going.
Yeah, I've got to be tucked up in bed by 10 o'clock. Yeah.
Look at this. Sorry, lads. Running on to watch the Foo Fighters. Brilliant.
Oh, right.
Brilliant.
Hi, Josh. How's your arm? How's your arm?
That's broken.
It's not broken. He's sprained his
broken.
arm.
Right, what's he done to his arm?
Can't move it.
Someone landed on him in football.
Oh,
dear.
man, is he all right?
Dear.
He's all right. You going to bed,
Right,
darling?
so
No,
thank you,
yeah.
Jeff. Right, good half. This is the last one of the night. Good half of the stream, as I missed the first half. First half was just as good as the second, so you have to.
Well, we had Richard
That's
on the
what-
second
that's
half,
what-
eh? Yeah.
Well, that's it. Right, next week we are on Tess's channel. Is that correct?
Oh yeah. Well, next week on my channel, and we've got DTN and his lovely wife Helen on, so that'd be good. We'll be talking about Love Island.
Oh, wait.
Love Island.
No.
No, we won't, Taz. No, we won't.
Oh, we won't. We probably will actually now. When she mentioned
Oh,
it.
no.
Yeah.
So
Next Friday, my channel. Yeah.
I hope you're having a lovely time in Scotland. I can't believe you sat up watching us, Des, when you're having a lovely holiday with your wife. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, get yourself a battered Mars bar.
Yeah. I remember watching some of Richard's outtakes. Listen.
Oh man, yeah, they were funny. Man.
That woman do that 80s music with all the thing and you kiss your Gary. Oh man, I must have rewound that about 10 times. I thought it was brilliant. It's just,
Yeah,
honestly, mate, you've got a great channel. You really have. Till next time, great stream, fun chatting. Join Shabby on. Oh, thanks, my friend. Yeah, sub to all of us. I'm so glad you all sub to Richard, sub to Matt, sub to
Tess,
he's got a few. And we'll see you all next week. Thanks again, Richard. We'll
Thank you. Take care.
Goodbye.
Bye, thanks, guys.
Goodbye, everyone. Bye.
Good night.